She's a pro. She knows what's going on. What perfume are you wearing?
It smells really good.
Creed. The new one. It's like a new brand one.
Yeah,
I actually got it the other week. I was like,
It does. It smells delicious.
What is it?
Creed.
Creed.
Creed? Who's it by? Who makes it?
Creed.
It's the company? Cool.
CREED. I don't know if there's like another shop, like another bit, but yeah, it was just like a Creed stand. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's so good. My friends swear by it.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I should have known, but
Is
it
it
smells
perfume?
different on you. Yeah, it smells good.
All right, I've never heard of it before, obviously.
Ladies love
I think they do it in
it.
the yeah, I bought it here. I think I bought it in. Where was it? I think I bought it in like Chicago or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good spot to shop.
Yeah. It was in like the little store.
So where are you from originally?
A place called Kent in like outside of London.
I've been to Kent. My parents used to live in Kent for a minute, actually.
Oh, where in Kent?
I don't Bexley Heath? Is that right?
It's a bit closer to London. So I'm further towards Dover. So like Canterbury. A place called
that's
Canterbury,
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds cool.
Nice.
I know. It always sounds so much cooler over there.
Oh my God. No, it is. Do you know what? I always think how many accents there are in such a small place. Like it's sort of UK's a small island, but there's so many different accents.
So do you do different accents? Like here, we'll be like, okay, I'll try to throw out my New York accent, and we're just talking. And it wasn't very good.
That's really good.
Thank you.
I like that.
Easily impressed. But do you guys do that too? Like, I don't know where another place would be called.
We do attempt it. I mean, the Scottish and Irish are very offended if you get them wrong.
Oh, okay.
Even they are very different, to be fair, but sometimes it can sound, and then so like the New York and Manchester are very different again.
Yeah.
But it's hard to grasp.
Right.
Like a separate one.
I don't know. I just think dialects are so cute.
It is cool. We're talking to Mimi Webb, who's we haven't even got into that yet. People are just like, who are they speaking to?
Somebody awesome.
She just pointed at the microphone.
I'll do that.
Yeah. So you're opening up for Benson Boone tonight.
Yeah.
And can you do an American accent?
Yeah, let me give it. Right. Sorry, guys, getting the throat cleared for this one. Okay. I always have to start with "oh my God" because that gets me into it. It's like a very Valley Girl accent.
Okay.
Oh my God, like today I honestly am so excited for the show.
That's good.
Really good.
That's really good.
Very Valley Girl.
It's perfect though. Literally excited.
Yeah.
How's it been for you so far with the show, with the
So
tour?
good. Like we've been on the road like 5 weeks. At the end, we have 2 shows left, so it's definitely gone fast. It feels like it's gone really fast, but yeah, the last kind of home run. So yeah, it's emotional as well because obviously, we're not gonna see the guys for a while. Like we're all very close with Benson and his team, so it's gonna be sad.
You have to have a reunion.
Yeah, we will 100%. We're all planning. We're like, right, what's the plan?
What's it been like bringing your music to America? Who did we talk to a while back? The one that's married to Ty Waititi.
Oh, Rita Ora.
Oh,
Rita
yeah.
Ora, yeah. And she was talking about how it's difficult to get your music to America.
Yeah, I feel like it's like so different. It's this. I don't even know why, but there really is like a. So I can't speak. I'm like, there really is like a kind of wall that you have to jump over to get across to the UK.
It really does surprise me. Yeah. Well, so has it been? What's that like? Like, was it hard for you to start getting noticed over here?
Yeah, like I signed my record deal when I was 17 in America, so I always had my team in America, so that was like good because then I'd always, and I have been doing it now for like 2 years, pushing in America and going around to different places and meeting new people, and it's definitely, I think, just putting the work in, but I think it is strange how there's that kind of wall that you just have to really jump over.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, like when especially even with TikTok, like the algorithm doesn't reach the US where we are in the UK. So you don't really, so say you're in the US and your song blows up, it's going to blow up everywhere. But if it blows up in the UK, which is like a lot of what I had was, then it's like another mission to then getting it over to the US.
So interesting to me.
Well, that's why it's, I think, a bit more for us when we do break out in America. Like it's it just feels, it's 10 times that feeling of like, oh my God, how have we done? Like, it's crazy.
And it's interesting to me being an American, because anytime any American does an impersonation of a rock star or somebody in music, they're always English. Have you noticed that? They're always like, thank you very much for coming. And the music is always good over there. So I'm like, why don't we just already know about, like, why is it so hard? But
it is mad. Like, I think Dua Lipa was like the last person to really
I haven't even thought about it.
And that was 8 years ago.
Wow.
So here we go. We're trying. I'm trying to go. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, you'll be
going.
the next. You'll be the next for sure.
And this is kind of your first, is it your first big tour? Would you say?
I've actually done I did a Tate McRae tour like 2 years ago. So that was like when she did her first tour. So I did that. That was really fun. And then I did my own headline tour. And then now and that was all like 2 years ago. So now I'm back with Benson doing this. But it's so good because like then next time I come, you know, I have people that have seen me at those shows that will come to mine. So it's so good to do. And like, again, like I said, being a UK artist, just doing that, like, because even like on TikTok, right, I try to, there's a thing where you have to change where you live to then be able to get the algorithm. You have to you have to be at least 90 days in the US to be able to change it over to the US.
Oh, wow.
So I'd probably be in the US like over 30 days. But I would have had to stay for another like till 90 days. So it's like, it's actually really mad like how it works.
Yeah.
But I think obviously I've been spending so much time here, and I'm writing all my second album in LA. So it's been really fun.
Oh, that is so fun.
Yeah.
I will say I was introduced to you randomly. Like I just had my phone like do like kind of just a random new stuff. And the song about burning the house down.
Yeah.
The fire song. I was like, who is this?
Oh yeah.
I went back. I was like, this girl is talking about burning stuff down. And when you talk about breakups, you talk about relationships. Yeah. She had me at fire.
Yeah. I chose violence. Nina does
Nina's shot a TV out through with a BB gun through.
Well, when you get cheated on after you play Sugar Mama and you buy him a TV, you do try to shoot it because he doesn't deserve it anymore.
Yeah, good. Yeah, what that? No.
That wasn't a song. That was a diary entry.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, bless you.
It's funny. Well, you do have a lot of breakup songs, though, right?
Yeah.
I love how I changed the subject real fast.
To be fair, I do. Yeah.
But I did see on your social, you share a lot of your music with, is he your little brother?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's like my newest single is like a very kind of D&B jungle inspired vibe. So he's really into that kind of music. With him and his friends, they go out and rave and do all that in the UK. So I was like, right, I think he's going to finally really like this one, because before he doesn't really like the breakup songs, and he's like, I'm fed up of meeting this guy. They go, then that guy, then he's gone. And I was like, listen, I'm a bit picky. I'm trying to figure out my life here. So then with this newest song, Mistake, he was like, oh yes, like, you know, something him and his friends can really listen to.
Yeah, it speaks to everybody. So she had me at Mistake too. We have Fire and then we have Mistake, which is basically, why don't you tell everybody what the song's about?
So Mistake is about like, I kind of wanted to write something where I feel like I wasn't always overthinking everything. Like with Mistake, it's just kind of being in the moment, making risky decisions and not being so like scared and like uncomfortable, and like just kind of being in the moment and the present kind of thing. And I think I overthink everything. So I think with me, I just wanted to write something that really got that feeling out. And then also there is that really cheeky side to it of like, let's go make a mistake. Let's go do something really bad and like not worry about it till the next morning. So there's like a bit of both.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And me too. Just about living.
Yeah. You only live once, honestly. And I think it's so easy to deep everything because there's so much pressures and stresses, and it's like I just wanted to like do something that was about me and my stuff and not again about breakup.
Yeah.
Well, the overthinking thing is I mean, I'm an overthinker as well, and I think a lot of people are, and it is a struggle because it makes it hard for you to be present in the moment where you're at, because you're not there. You're thinking about something else, and it's a tough thing to like get under control. Yeah, you know, so it's probably cool to make a song about it as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, for sure. Like I think everyone was like, oh, this is fun. Like, and also going into a bit of a different sound. You know, not all the other songs are sounding like that, but it was really fun to kind of push the boat and kind of push myself and see what I could do as well.
Mm-hmm. So is that kind of adding to the snowball of the new stuff that you plan on writing?
Yeah. So lots of new singles coming out. Lots more this year. So it's kind of just the beginning. So yeah.
But as an overthinker though, how does that play into your writing?
I think that's the thing. I think with Mistake, like the whole journey was kind of therapeutic to be like, actually, like this feels so good because it is living in the moment, and it's like I've just gone for it and I'm putting it out there because I love it, and that it just was very therapeutic to kind of learn how to do that as well.
Look at that growing.
What do you do for fun? I know it's a very basic question, but like, when you're not doing music and stuff, what kind of stuff are you into?
I love going out.
I mean, you're probably working a lot right now.
Yeah,
right?
like I love, like, even after a show, like me and the band will go and grab a drink at like a local bar or something just to kind of see what's around. Nothing crazy, but we just, I love socializing. I'm very social, so I like to be able to, like, even when I'm at home, see my friends, we'll go to the pub, like just really nice little like social things.
Yeah. Do you have a party trick? We do know that Benson Boone does backflips.
Yeah.
So do you have a party trick that you bring out sometimes?
Oh, I like to sing really awfully. Like I find it really fun.
You're like, I'm really good, but let me show you how I do bad.
Yeah, no, honestly, I really like to do this really strange voice.
Okay. You have to do it.
No, I actually can't sing it. It's actually really bad. I can't do that. I can't have it on my phone. I actually can't. It's actually really awful. You have to be in the moment. Like,
okay,
so
fine.
basically, my mum's friend, we'd go on holiday with her, and she'd always sing, and this was like her voice. She always knew she was really bad, but she would still sing. She was like, I'm still going to enjoy myself and sing the song. So I've always I've taken it from her. So then when I'm like at a karaoke or something, I'll just get on the mic and start singing awfully because I'm like, I'm not doing it seriously. Yeah, I just don't think I could do
That's fun, honestly. Like, you sound really good, but then at karaoke, everyone's like, bro, what?
I'm like, I love singing, like, it's just so strange. I don't know, I laugh and giggle at myself when I do it. Like, but I would love to do a backflip. I mean, I always say Spencer, I was like, you need to teach you how to do this.
In karaoke, they're like, she definitely looks like Mimi Webb, but that is no Mimi Webb at all.
They're like, who wants to tell her?
Who should tell her that she does not? She looks like her, but does not sound like her.
She ends, everyone stand up, clap, clap.
I look back to behind, I'm like, guys, how was that?
Has he taught you to do a backflip?
No, not yet.
You
but I
should
think
have him
we're all a
teach
bit
you.
nervous that I'm going to break my leg or something.
You still have 2 shows left. You got to at least wait till the end so you can have time to recover.
I said to him, I was like, I'll just do a roly-poly. And obviously that's a very UK term. So he was like, roly-poly. And he does the British accent really well, which is funny.
He came in here and tried to teach us to do a backflip a while back.
You guys
it was 2 years ago.
The black. Oh,
well,
okay. Well, I'm going to be saying having words now on the backflip.
He's attempted to show us.
Yeah.
None of us really actually learned. I think we got concussions.
I don't know how he does it.
You got pretty good, but Jubal kind of landed on his face.
Well, yeah.
But he was very proud of himself, and he stood up and was very excited.
Was you in pain? Were you in pain?
No, I think I probably fell on my face too much in my life, but I was just really happy that I got more than halfway.
Yeah.
I was very happy about that.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Had you guys known each other before the tour?
We met in summer, really, really briefly. We were both playing a show. So yeah, I remember actually we were all preparing for our set and he was on, so we quickly went and watched him, and he was amazing. And I think it's the Benicassim, it's like a place in Spain. So we were all there, and yeah, it was really cool to see him there. And then I think it was this year Feb, he just sent me a video on Instagram being like, look, I know this is really random, but I really, really want you to come on my tour. Would you be down?
That's cool. That's
yeah,
dope.
it was really
That's awesome.
cool. It was really personable, and I was like, oh my god, I'd love to, let me see what we can do, because obviously I was then preparing for the new music and what that was going to look like. And then after we figured out, we were like, right, we can do it. And then it was just
you should have sent him a video in that bad singing voice and be like, yes, definitely. And I think I've hit my stride.
Do you want me to sing it like this?
Well, is there anything that you want to make sure you tell people to check out? Other than your music or things you're working on or whatever?
Just got lots of new music coming. I'm working on my new album. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of TikTok teasing. So go check that out. And yeah, there's just going to be some really, really fun new songs up there on there.
And they can find you on TikTok. Obviously you're big on TikTok, but they can find you
at MimiWebb_.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, and excited to see the show tonight and all that stuff too. So thank you. Jeremy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been married to his wife Sarah for 4 years, but now he thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help him out. Jeremy, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up, man? Why do you think that Sarah's cheating on you?
I love my wife. She's things have usually been really great. We've been, like you said, married 4 years and have a beautiful little daughter. She's 4, Emma. After she was born, Sarah was my wife. Sorry, she decided that she was going to do the whole stay-at-home thing. At least until Emma was in school, and kind of works out for me in a way. I work really long days. It's great, except that I do miss out on a lot being at work, and that's kind of the reason why I emailed you guys. Something is going on, and I'm really I'm nervous about it.
Okay, what's going on?
Sarah, she can never really get a break with Emma until I get home, and so I was happy to learn that Sarah. She found someone at, she's been going to these like play zones, I'm sure you're familiar with those, for kids, so that, Emma could have, someone else to have a play date with. I thought it was great because then that way Sarah could also, hopefully, she could have her time, while Emma's running around like a crazy little child and making friends. And I thought it'd be really nice for both of them. She'd take Emma over to this kid's house and leave for a bit, or at least that's what I thought would happen. But then I found out that Sarah's been staying the whole time, which it started just as a few hours, but then as time went on, Sarah wouldn't get home with Emma until after I got home, which kind of for me was a bit of a mind trip. It wasn't a big deal to me until Emma started talking about the other day. She mentioned Uncle Andy, and Uncle Andy is this other kid, her playdate's dad. Obviously, that was a surprise to me because Sarah had never mentioned that the play dates that the other kid's parent, maybe it's, wrong of me to assume, but I just assumed it was another woman. And she never said that it was a guy. And as I mentioned, she's been getting home later and later. We kind of miss each other because of work. And then when they get home and, they've even had play dates at our place and he's always gone by the time I get here, and it just feels a little suspect. I really trust my wife.
You're not super comfy with your wife hanging out with a single daddy. I get it.
The single daddy, and also, she likes to have an afternoon glass or two sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Well, and I was going to say, there's really a good chance that she just needs some adult time too. So while the kids are playing, she's able to have an adult conversation, and Uncle Andy really is just the homie, and they get to have a couple glasses, and maybe that's why she's later. But the fact that you said that he stays at your house and then leaves before you get home is a little strange.
Yeah.
This has been going on for weeks now, where she'd come home and sometimes I'd come home and I'd smell the wine on her. And I love, she's so much fun. I'm very work focused, and she's the life of the party always. I will leave the party to go home and finish work, which may be lame, but it's just, opposites attract. And I also know that when she's drinking, she can get a little frisky sometimes.
Sorry, man. It sucks that you're going through it, but we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll do the usual. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want from our floral department. We'll see if she sends those your way or to somebody else, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Jeremy is on the phone. He's been with his wife for 4 years, and now he thinks that she might be messing around. So we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store, that she's a rewards card member, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers from our brand new and improved floral department delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends those to Jeremy, her husband, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Jeremy, why don't you break it down again one more time? Why do you think she's cheating?
Yeah, I work a lot, and she's been having these play dates with a friend's kid, and the friend's kid the other kid has a dad, Andy, or Uncle Andy, as my daughter has been calling him. And my wife enjoys drinking, and they've been hanging out a lot more and more lately. And I'm wondering if I've never met this guy because something is going on.
All right, man. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous, but
we're here with you.
I'd rather know the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Sarah.
This is her.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with good news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Thank you, I guess. What did I win?
Maybe you're not aware. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member to select that gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. You've won 36 long stem red roses, box candy, or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Here's how it works. It's very simple. You'll get email confirmation on everything. I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
I can read it now.
Great. The information I'll need to get from you first will be the first and last name of the person, and then if you want to put anything on a card, and then we'll get the address and be good to go.
Okay. Can you just put for Andy?
Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. Last name on that? Okay, got that down. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Andy?
Yes. Can you put for all the rose ceremonies you missed out on?
For all the rose ceremonies you missed out on?
Yeah.
Great. I would get the address, but I can't do that because this is actually a radio show. This is the Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. We do a segment on the show. It's called To Catch a Cheater. Yeah. And what that is if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And Sarah, your husband Jeremy is actually on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Wait, what? Why you
That's
laughing?
one way to react.
Hi, honey.
So what's going on? I'm very confused. You're laughing about this? The fact that you're sending flowers to Andy, this guy who I've never met? What's going on?
I am laughing, yes.
Why?
Yeah, no, I know you're laughing, but why are you sending him flowers?
Well, because
Baby, what is going on here?
I am in love.
Wait, what?
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm gonna run away with Andy.
Yeah, okay.
That's the plan.
Why are we laughing?
Are you serious about that? Or are you?
No, she's not serious. This is her joking voice. I don't know what she's doing. What is going on, baby? Why are you
I have
messing with
found
me? What is
a
going
man
on?
to have bonded with in a way that you and I cannot.
Okay.
What, I don't understand. Why is this funny, Sarah?
Okay, is this like a way of trying to get back at me because I'm never home?
Was this sarcasm?
I'm sorry that I can't always be around like this Andy guy, but I don't know whatever's going on with you and him, but like we can work through this.
I think now's the time to kind of explain to your husband what's up. He's pretty worried.
Okay.
Baby, what is going on?
No.
I'm like,
Thank you
I don't
for
think this is
everything
funny.
you just said. That's so sweet. Man, if I had known that all it would have taken was you thinking that I'm cheating on you for you to change, man, I would have done this a lot earlier.
oh my God.
Hey, I love you. Everything's okay. I have been
I
hanging
love
out
you too.
with Andy.
That's why I'm so confused.
It's okay. Andy is super gay. He and I have become
What?
very good friends. Yes. So we met when I was taking Emma to the play zone, and we talked about how we love the cheesy, romance competition shows like Love is Blind and The Bachelor and everything. And so we made plans to have the kids get together, and while they're playing, we're watching The Bachelor and drinking wine and having a fantastic time. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I just thought it would sound weird that I was hanging out with a guy all day.
God.
I didn't think I needed to say anything, and I'm sorry. I know you can be a little bit jealous sometimes. I promise you, though, I swear on everything, nothing is going on. He's become my play date. This is really for me more than it is for Emma. He's a very good friend, I promise. Very gay.
So what was so is that the funny part, Sarah? Is that why this was so funny in the beginning?
Yes. It's funny because he is gay, but also because I think it's funny that the whole rose ceremony comment on the card could be misconstrued when really I'm just talking about The Bachelor because his biggest dream is to be on The Bachelor and to find his true love.
Oh my God.
Sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
Like a jerk.
Just glad you have a sense of humor about this.
I should not have blown this up on the radio. I should have just talked to you about it. I know you wouldn't cheat on me. I'm a little embarrassed, and I'm sorry that I did this to you, and that I'm not home as much as I wish I could be. And I just do it for you, for the two of you, and I want to find some way to make it work. I'm not going to watch The Bachelor with you and Andy. I promise I will not. But we should have him over for dinner, and then I can meet him, and I'll leave work early, and we'll have a nice dinner, and I can feel. I can see why you're doing what you're doing. I don't know. I love you. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
What a relief, though.
Oh. Baby, I love you so much, and I know Andy is excited to meet you. He's already seen pictures. To be honest, I'm worried that you'll leave me for him, not me leaving you.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
May is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 18 years,
Whoa.
a long time, named Jack, might be cheating on her. May, thank you very much for coming on the show. Hopefully we can help you out and either give you the proof that you need to move on or set your mind at ease. But tell us a little bit more. You've been married to him for 18 years?
Yeah, been a long time.
Have you suspected him of cheating before?
No, I don't know if I think he would cheat. It's just that there is someone else involved who is trying really hard to get him to.
So is he aware that this person is trying to come after him, or is it kind of one of those things where he's not really aware of it?
He's not aware of it, but I keep trying to explain it to him, and he's not getting it.
So who is this person?
This is one of his work partners.
Okay, what's going on with them?
She does this thing where, she's constantly talking about what a proper wife and partner should be doing. She's got all these, rules and criticisms and hints, and she should be making you dinner. She should have dinner waiting for you at home. The house should always be clean. She's got all these rules and regulations for how a proper partner should behave. And then she'll never specifically say that stuff about me, but what she will say about me is she's told him things like, oh, I would never choose to be friends with your wife because she's really not my kind of person. I've seen her reading those gossip magazines and stuff, and I would just never, that's not the kind of person that I would choose to have in my life, that I would choose to spend time with.
How do you know she's saying all this stuff?
Damn.
Oh, because he tells me, he goes, yeah, Diana did this thing today. And it's like, whoa, this is not okay for your work partner to talk about your spouse, your partner, your person that you are with in that way. And he thinks that I'm not even sure what he thinks. I've tried to explain it to him over and over again. And he's like, oh, she doesn't mean it that way.
Has she done anything else, kind of more outwardly flirtatious?
Well, she asks him to help her with things. Hey, can you come over to my house and help me move this thing?
Oh.
Hey, and this is where the big thing is that is really, I don't know how to process this. I don't know how to like work it out in my mind, but she needed to move some stuff across the state to her parents' house. She needed to pack it up in a moving van and drive it over there. It's an overnight. They would drive down and then stay overnight and then drive back. And he agreed to this.
What?
I'm going to stir up some drama, make this party interesting.
I'm already thrown off a little bit, like, because I'm single, right? But the last thing I'm going to do is ask a married man to help me, unless it's my best friend's husband or like Victoria, your boyfriend or something, if you had one, you know? Okay. So that's already off. And for him to agree to that, did you tell him no?
Yeah, I told him this is not okay, that this is a person who has repeatedly said that they don't like me, that I'm not the kind of person they would choose to associate with. So for him to be going off alone with her is not okay. Like I'm not okay with it. He should not be okay with it. And that's the thing, is like, he can't seem to understand why he shouldn't be okay with this.
He sounds completely clueless to me, but also how could you be that clueless? So maybe he's playing clueless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't get it. I don't know what you're talking about. I could definitely see that being a more viable option than just like, you would have to know if you're
a woman just asked you to help her move across the country or whatever you just said. I'm sorry, a couple states. I don't know. But either way, spending the night with him.
It does seem like it's a setup to do something. It does to me. Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll do the usual, and we'll call and pretend to be from that grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he delivers those to you or to someone else, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and you'll get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, May is on the phone and she thinks that her husband of 18 years, his name is Jack, might be cheating on her. And it's just kind of a crazy story. We're about to call him and see if he is or isn't. And May, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on what the situation is before we call him?
Jack has a work partner who badmouths me to him repeatedly and then invites him to help her move across the state on an overnight trip. Just the two of them together.
That's ridiculous. And so he just plays like he doesn't get it. Like, what's the big deal? Kind of a...
Yeah, no. She's just my work partner. There's nothing there. I don't see her that way.
Okay. Well, we'll try to figure this out for you. We're about to call him right now and pretend to be from the grocery store where he's a rewards card member and tell him that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those flowers to you or to... What's her name, by the way? The work person? Crystal. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to call him right now. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from... I was looking for Jack.
This is him.
Jack, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm calling to actually give you the good news that congratulations, you're this month's big winner.
I'm confused.
Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We do delivery now. We're trying to get the word out, but also we want to say thank you very much for shopping with us. So thank you for shopping. You have won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card that can be delivered anywhere within the 50 United States. Absolutely free.
Oh, beautiful. I get so many random calls. I didn't know that. Thanks. Yeah.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a minute or so over the phone.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
Great. Who would you like to send the flowers to? We'll start with the name, first and last name.
My beautiful wife, May.
Okay. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to beautiful wife, May?
18 beautiful years with my sweetheart. Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
18 years. Whoa. That's a long time.
Oh, yeah. We've been together forever.
All right. Well, then I'll just tell you that this is not the grocery store at all. My name is Jubal. I host a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Yay. Hi, Jack. I'm Nina. Also on that show, listening to everything that just happened.
And I'm Victoria.
Oh, wait. What's going on here?
We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, and your wife, May, is actually also on the phone and has been listening because she suspected you might be messing around.
May,
Hey, Jack.
what is going on here?
I'm trying to make a point because you don't seem to understand that what Crystal is asking you and her trying to undermine our relationship is not okay. And 99.5% of other people also see that it's not okay. And it's not normal to be asking the husband of someone you dislike to go away with you.
We could also probably celebrate the fact that name didn't even cross his mind when he was offered free flowers, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Babe, I love you. I love you.
Nothing is going on with Crystal. Nothing. She
But
is my
boundaries
work partner.
need to be, yes, but we need boundaries with Crystal.
Can I ask why you went on an overnight trip with Crystal?
She just needed help, and I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna help. She's also my work partner. I've worked with her for several years.
That hasn't stopped me before.
Yeah, it doesn't really stop most people.
Yeah.
So what do you do then, Jack, if, let's say, your wife May's concerns are true and Crystal just rolls up and is like, well, I'd like to escalate our relationship. Like, what do you do if she does try to make a move?
Well, there's no way that's going to happen. I put my foot down, and she knows how much I love my wife.
But doesn't she also talk bad about your wife?
I mean, she has her own way of things, and I do fill my wife in about this. It's no secret.
I just think that there needs to be some serious boundaries in place with Crystal, like, hey, you know what? Don't talk about my wife. I don't feel like this is a subject we should talk about. Hey, you need help moving? I know a great moving company that will do all the work for you. There are ways to keep work and outside of work separate. And I feel like that's what Crystal needs, is she needs to understand that you guys can be totally cordial and friendly at work, but she needs to stay the hell out of her life. She needs to keep her nose out of it. It's not her business. It's not her concern. Whether or not she thinks I'm appropriate for you or I'm doing a good job as a wife is not appropriate workplace conversation. It's just not.
Yes, I understand. And look, if anything else, she's further away from us now. Look at that.
Yeah, because she moved across the state. But I don't want her trying to insert herself into our lives.
Well, maybe that's why she's thinking this is a good time to shoot her shot, because she's like, well, I'm moving, so.
And take him with her.
You don't need to worry about Crystal at all. Seriously, this is not, no.
You haven't helped her move yet, or you already helped her move?
She's already moved. She's already across the state. I already went. I stayed there. I had a hotel. I locked my door. We weren't in the same hotel. May, I was talking with you the whole time. We were communicating the whole trip. It's not like I was like hiding and being secretive. You knew about the whole thing.
I know. And the point is whether I know about it or not, it's not about you. It's about her and her complete lack of boundaries and how she keeps crossing lines that are not okay to cross. And you need to push back on that. I need you to have those boundaries and to say, hey, this is not really okay with me.
Do you still work with her?
Yeah, she's my partner.
She's remote.
Okay.
So it needs to be said.
Okay, man, I feel what you're saying and where you're coming from. You know I love you, and let's talk more about this later, and I will set those boundaries. But let's just enjoy some time together, and we'll put this aside and behind us. Okay?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now May's going to be worried about getting phone sex.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time
To Catch a Cheater.
only on The Jubal Show.
Linnea is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband Keith might be cheating on her, so we're going to see if we can help her out. Linnea, thanks for coming on the show and agreeing to do this. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so my husband and I have been married for a year now.
Okay.
But we were together for 5 years before that. And I'll have to admit that he cheated on me. previously in our relationship. And, you know, of course, friends and family told me, like, you know, don't do it, don't marry him. But, you know, he sounded genuinely, you know, sad when he apologized, you know, said he would never do it again. And then he proposed, you know. So, of course, you know, that's a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Feels like it's starting again. You know, previously when he cheated on me, you know, he was on his phone a lot. He was busy. And now he's always on his phone. He's always busy. He offers to run errands a lot, which, I mean, at first I was just so excited because, you know, I have to admit, you know, we have one of those relationships where, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff falls on me.
Right.
You know, and so when he started offering to run errands, I was just so excited that I didn't have to do it all anymore. But he offers to run, you know, like a simple grocery store, getting like a gallon of milk kind of a thing. And he's gone for hours. And he ignores my text. Like, I'll text him after like a couple of hours because, you know, I'm not one of those people who's like, always gotta know where my man is. But if you say you're running to the like local grocery store to grab some milk and you're gone for 5 hours, you know, I text you around like 2 hours to be like, hey, you okay? Because, you know, what if he got hurt? What if he got in an accident? You know, it's like,
that's where my mind would go
I start
too.
to worry. Unfortunately, you know, it's a hereditary thing. My mother's the same way.
Well, I think that just means that you care because that's, if anybody disappears for 2 hours and you can't find them, you start to worry.
Right. That's a long time.
And for milk, okay, the most recent one was milk. You know, we were out of milk. I was trying to pour some cereal and he was like, hey, I'm going to go grab you some milk. And I was like, oh, you know, again, like thinking, what a sweetie. And then he was gone for, I think it wasn't 5 hours. I think I'm exaggerating a little. Maybe like 3 hours. And it's like, I was in the process of, you know, pouring some cereal. Like,
so what did you ask him like what he was doing when he came back? What did he say?
He said that he ran into someone at the grocery store who's a friend of his. I'd never heard of this friend before, someone named Mark, and how Mark was like, oh, dude, you know, can you help me? I have something I need your help with real fast. And he said he ended up going to Mark's place and like helping him put together a cabinet or something. Like it was, I mean, maybe that could be real, but it just sounded like such BS, you know?
Yeah, big time.
Well, why wouldn't he text you that?
Exactly. Right. But, you know, he's not, for how much his phone is in his hands, he is really bad at responding to text messages.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Well, for anybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's terrible. Okay.
I just need to know. I since he's cheated on me before, you know, are my emotions getting in the way? Even though his behavior is so weird, you know, it's like maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a good reason behind it. Maybe he's not cheating. Maybe I'm just overreacting. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll call and pretend to be from there, offer him free flowers for being a very valued customer, and see if he sends the flowers to you or somebody else, okay?
Okay.
Play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Linnea is on the phone. She thinks that her husband Keith might be cheating on her. We're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he believes that, and if he sends them to his wife Linnea or to somebody else. And before we call him, Linnea, can you kind of run down the reasons for people if they're just joining us?
So he's cheated on me before. We've been together for 5 years, but married for 1. He cheated on me before we got married, and now he's just being really weird, always on his phone, always busy, and then running errands, and like for something easy as getting milk, being gone for like 3 hours.
So weird.
That is weird. That's a long time. Oh, here we go. Are you ready for us to call him?
As ready as I'm going to be.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Keith, who's a rewards card member at...
Yeah, this is Keith.
Keith, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing call. I'm calling to tell you congratulations because you're this month's big winner.
Oh, awesome. So I won something?
Yes, you won the flowers. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. It's our way of saying thank you and promoting the fact also that we do flower delivery now. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card to be sent to anywhere in the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
If you know who you want to send the flowers to, I can take the information down in just a matter of minutes on the phone right now.
Oh, I know who I want to send them to. We can do this right now.
Let's start with the name, first and last name of the lucky recipient of the flowers.
I'm going to give the flowers to my wife, Linnea.
To your wife, Linnea. Same last name then, I guess?
Yep, same last name. About to celebrate our 1 year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. That's sweet. You know, I was married once, and we were married for a year, and then I got a little antsy, if you know what I mean. A couple of drinks at the local bar, and before I knew it, you know, I was at waking up in someone else's house, someone else's bed. And yeah, so I cheated on my wife about 1 year.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah. You do that yet?
Have I cheated on my wife?
Yeah, in the last year or so.
No, I would absolutely not cheat on my wife. Can we get back to the flowers?
No, we can't, because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also from the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
We do a segment on the show where if your significant other thinks you might be cheating, we try to catch you by seeing who you send flowers to. And your wife, Linnea, is actually also on the phone and been listening.
Hi, Keith.
What?
Keith, I'm so sorry, but you've just been acting so weird recently, and you know you've done this to me before. So with your strange behavior and being gone for so long and all these other things, you know, I thought you were cheating again.
I'm definitely not cheating, and it hurts that you think that.
Well, you know, you didn't go to boys' night the other night at the local dive bar. What do you expect me to think? You know, you're not telling me the truth. You're not communicating with me. Like, you've done this before. What am I supposed to think when you go to get me milk and you're gone for 3 hours?
Wait a minute. How did you even know I didn't go to boys' night?
Well, you know, when you're gone for 3 hours to get milk, I followed you to see where you were really going. I'm not proud of that, okay? I'm not proud of that. Honestly, Keith, I feel like I've been going crazy because just nothing you're doing recently makes any sense.
Wow. Well, I just can't believe you don't trust me and that you would follow me. I've been trying to be the best husband I can be.
You don't even really sound that sad, Keith. And like, what do you have to say about not being at boys' night? I mean, we're missing a whole part here.
Or being gone for 3 hours for milk.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
For milk, Keith.
Well, I've just been really busy and you know, speaking of boys' night, I needed a break. I needed a break from the boys, and I wanted to be in a new environment.
So why couldn't you just tell me that?
Yeah, it sounds shady,
Keith.
Keith.
Tell me, hey, I need a night to myself. The boys invited me. I don't want to go with them. Like, why aren't you communicating with me? I think that's the bigger issue here, maybe. You know, if you're not cheating, why aren't you communicating with me? We always tell each other everything.
Where did you go, Keith?
Yeah.
Like, I think we still want to just know where you went.
Yeah, it sounds shady.
I mean, you know, why are you breathing down my neck so hard? I just needed a break from boys' night, and I went to a different bar to be in a new environment. And I just can't believe that you don't trust me, you know, so much that you're going to follow me around and check in on me. I mean, I'm busy.
When we talk about saving up for a house and you go to a bar that fancy, how much was the tab? Did you pay for the tab?
Of course
I paid
for the tab.
Saving up for a half. Well, you know we're saving up for a house. So what the hell? Why are you going to this fancy bar by yourself? Well, we're saving up for a house, Keith.
Wait, so you know where he went then, Linnea? You followed him to the fancy bar?
I followed him. I followed him.
Oh.
And I looked up that place because we've never been there. He's never taken his wife there. And it had like the $3 signs or the $4 signs. And I looked at the menu. If they don't list the prices, we can't afford it. Let's just put it that way.
If you followed him, do you know if there was anyone with him?
I was not able to find that out. They have the whole tinted window thing or whatever so that you can't see inside. And honestly, at that moment in time, I really didn't want to see it. I didn't want to actually go in and have to see it. But I figured if he was going to somewhere that nice, that it had to be a woman. And I just couldn't handle that.
Oh, Linnea.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Listen, babe, I can't do this to you anymore. I've been seeing the bartender at the bar, and I'm really sorry.
What? Oh, Linnea.
Oh.
I knew it.
I gotta go.
What?
I'm sorry.
You gotta go?
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God.
Oh, Linnea, I'm so sorry.
I should have never taken it back. I should have never taken it back.
No, it's okay because you did, and now you'll never have a what if. You know for sure, and you're going to be able to move forward.
Thank you, guys.
I'm
Well,
so
thank you.
sorry.
Thank you.
Well, let us know if you need anything off the air, okay?
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater. First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Lauren is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Sammy. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Lauren, how long has it been since you heard from Sammy?
Oh, it's been like a week or two now.
Have you reached out to him in that time?
Oh, yeah, I definitely have. Although I don't think he knows that I have, which I'll probably have to explain that to you a little bit. It's kind of a weird situation.
Okay.
But I can't believe I'm saying is that the date was actually like amazing. And it's so rare that I meet anyone, whether it's, IRL or online, where it's like, especially online, you could say, because, we'll text and like, I think that there could be a possibility of it going somewhere. And then like, I don't know, we meet up and it's just not what I expected. But in this case, the text chemistry absolutely translated to real life. We spent like several hours together. It wasn't just at one spot. We were like kind of hopping all around one venue to the next. And believe it or not, even like got to know some of his friends, and they seem awesome as well. And the night ended up at his place, which I didn't expect, but
Go with it, yeah.
I know, talking to the radio, so some things happen that are, PG-13 rated R. So I stayed the night there, and then we decided to meet up for date number 2, which was just casual, but so much fun, like downtown after work. Not my neighborhood where I live, but it was just a great time.
Did you go back with him after date number 2 too?
Well, I texted him and just got no response. Like, I didn't know where he was, so sitting there like, what? And then after 15 minutes, I did something that like I never want to do, like the phone call, like, hey, where are you? That sort of thing. Kind of awkward.
So wait. I'm sorry. He disappeared in the middle of your date?
No, I got there and he was nowhere to be found.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To be clear.
Got it.
Yeah. I really think I like this guy. So I'm like, normally after 15 minutes, I would just leave. Like, okay, you're not going to waste my time. I don't even know you. But I'm like, let me give it a chance because you never know, like, what could have happened, right? So I call, and I noticed that my calls were doing, like, the same thing every single time. It would, like, ring twice and then go straight to voicemail. I chalked this up to, like, okay, he's in a bad service area, that sort of thing. But it happened, I want to say, like, 4 times in a row. So at that point, I just was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and Google, like, how do I know if someone's blocked me? Because I never could understand the answer to this. But it's actually turns out it's really easy to do that. Apparently, like, you can just make your number anonymous. Yeah, to block people. And so you can just...
To find out if you were blocked or to be blocked?
To be blocked.
Okay.
Like, this was a lesson for me because, like, apparently, it's like, if it rings more than twice before the voicemail, that means you're blocked.
It does? Or does that mean you're getting sent to voicemail?
It's blocked. So, I mean...
Okay, either way, it's not good.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I was like, all right, well, I wow, this sucks, right? And I just went back to my car and I was sulking there. Like, I couldn't even bring myself to drive home. I was so bummed out.
Oh, that's really a bummer. I would be frustrated about that, especially if you think the date went so well. That sucks.
You just want to know why. Also, you're like, what?
Did you do something though? Like, if you think back to that first date, is there anything that could have happened that would cause the blocking?
No, and I've asked myself that now, like up and down, and for me, and I thought it was mutual. Like, we have this insane chemistry that's super rare. So that's why I'm so disappointed. I can't come up with any reason why. Especially after, like, you know, seeing each other more than once, that he would ghost me. Like, why wouldn't you just say something?
Okay, well, we'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Lauren is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Sammy. So in a second, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her, and maybe get her another date if she still wants one. But before we do that, Lauren, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, basically, I had like 2 really nice dates with this guy, and I went for date number 3, and he was MIA, and he has not talked to me whatsoever, and I don't understand why I'm being ghosted.
And you think you might be blocked even?
Yeah, blocked me. Like, why? I didn't take him for being a coward, so that's why I'm so confused.
All right, ready for us to call him?
As ready as all for me, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sammy, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Sammy, what's up? This is Jubal. My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
How's it going, Sammy? The whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Doing all right?
You ever listen to the show?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you guys once or twice.
Well, have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
I have. I'm starting to get nervous here.
Oh, don't be nervous. Because we're calling you because somebody did send us an email about you, so maybe you'd be nervous. I don't know. But it's a segment where if you're ghosting somebody, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody.
Okay, I think I probably know who you're talking about.
You want to try to take a guess at the name?
I'm into the Lauren.
Yes, Sammy, you're correct. You've won absolutely nothing but. It is Lauren. Do you mind telling us why you're ghosting her?
Oh, man. All right. So look, we texted for a while. It was great. We meet for the date. Chemistry's there. She's really cool. She's hot. Everything was good. And then at some point, the conversation turns around to, like, you know, relationship stuff. You know, we're just talking about, like, relationship things, like, you know, are you ever going to have kids? Are you ever going to get, well, I don't know, whatever, you know, just stuff like about relationships.
Okay.
And at one point, I asked her what her definition of cheating is. If a guy goes to a strip club, is that cheating? That sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's just say that her perspective is pretty strict. She said even watching adult movies was cheating. That to me is like pretty extreme.
And nobody's going to take that from you. Is that what you're saying?
It's not like I watch it all the time, but it is a part of my life, and it is a thing that I enjoy. I don't know. It just feels like that to me is not cheating. You know, that's just like entertainment.
So did you have that conversation with her and like express your concern with her line that she drew in regards to adult film?
No, I mean, I just kind of got awkward and it kind of gave me the ick, you know what I mean? And it's so weird. And
that gave you an ick?
Okay, that's new.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a cheater. Like, if we got together, like, I'd be cheating on her all the time. Like,
okay.
You know, it's like she can feel however she wants to feel, and that's totally fine. But
sure.
I just kind of realized, like, maybe this wasn't, like, a long-term thing, and I maybe I should have said something. I didn't. I mean, this happened in, like, the first 45 minutes of the date, and it was, like, 4 hours long, and, like, you know, she spent the night and all, and it was great. You know, that was fun. But the whole time I was just kind of, this was in the back of my mind. And I mean, what do you say to that? Do you say like, wait a minute, I gotta watch adult movies?
I mean, I feel like I would want to get to the bottom of it and kind of understand why that was such a hard line for somebody.
Yeah.
Because I think we ask those questions in the beginning of a date, whether it's about the adult film or just like, do you want to get married? But like to understand where the person comes from. And sometimes that sparks a conversation that helps the other person see where you're coming from. And you can change your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
She might have been into it if she was like, it's not cheating if you watch it with me.
No, can I just say something right now? It is absolutely textbook cheating, like no matter who he's watching it with.
Okay.
Sammy?
Wait a minute, Lauren. Wait, Lauren's here?
Yes, that's Lauren. She's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I came here to get answers. This was not one I was expecting to get of all the reasons it could be. But, you know, like, I have sort of been wondering, like, why he was so, like, animated during sex. And I'm like, maybe he was mimicking a performance. Like, he's had plenty of experience watching these tutorials, if you will.
Well, you see, it can be a good thing.
I mean, yeah.
And, you know, while we're putting everything out on the table right now, I just want to ask something. Like, you know, we went on 2 dates, so there was a little bit of time in between, you know, date 1 and date 2. So what were you doing during that time? Were you spending your time, like, prepping, you know, watching all these videos, cheating? You know, what were you doing?
Well, yeah, I watched some videos in between. That's what normal people do.
Okay, so the gist of it is you were cheating on me.
We weren't. It was we'd gone on a date. What are you talking about?
You know, this is cheating. Again, textbook cheating. It should just be between 2 people. To me, it's no different than cheating, swinging, watching porn. It's all the same. I group it all together. And here I am, like, thinking that you're amazing, but it turns out I must have been blinded by something because you could not even stay faithful to me for 2 days.
Well, I mean, look, it wasn't like I was watching videos of girls that looked like you. I was watching videos of, like, other types of girls.
Does it matter what they look like?
Lauren, we went on 2 dates. It's not like we were engaged. Like, this is wild to me. I feel like I'm on another
clearly you're
planet.
forgetting in those 4, actually it was 6 hours that we spent together, not 4, like you said. I guess you're forgetting half the things you said to me during that date, but it's cool. It's fine.
I mean, I didn't make commitments, and am I in single white female right now? What's going on?
Is that another adult video kind of?
Yeah,
I guess millennials know it.
It's mostly about a crazy girl. I'm scared. I don't know. This is wild, man.
I really don't think you would be acting pretty normal. I think you'd be pretty crazy if you just found out you got cheated on too. Okay, buddy?
If you came to me and said, hey, I was watching a bunch of porn this week, I'd be like, hell yeah. Look, I didn't cheat on you. We weren't together. We went on 2 dates. This is nuts.
Okay, you can come up with, like, excuse after excuse, try to, like, you know, fluff it all over and all, whatever you want to say, but, like, you're a cheater and I do not ever want to see you again.
Well, I haven't asked yet. Sammy, would you like to go on another date with Lauren? We'll pay for it.
No, I would like to log into my internet and watch some art films now. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. I think this really just proves my point that I've been talking about with my friends. Like, every single guy out there is a cheater in some way, shape, or form.
I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but sure.
All right, Lauren, you know, I just
cheater.
hope that...
Nobody asked you to talk. Okay?
Jubal's first date follow-up.
You know what's weird about your quizzes, Katie, is that all the work is right and just the answers are wrong. I know that having a boyfriend may seem like the most important thing in the world right now, but you don't have to dumb yourself down to get guys to like you.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. And this week it's big because it's the first ever Macy's $1,000 Holiday Battle Royale. A week-long competition to see who can go all the way to win $1,000. Sorry, Victoria.
Yeah.
Who can go all the way to win a $1,000 gift card to Macy's. It started yesterday. Tanner took on Victoria, and Tanner beat Victoria. So now, call us right now, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com. You get to take on Tanner and see if you can beat him.
I was kind of sad. I was kind of hoping me and Tanner were going to go all week, and then he could win at the end, but nope.
Nope.
He decided to...
Tanner won. Victoria lost. So now Tanner is going to try to beat everybody he can up until Friday, and the last player standing will win $1,000 to Macy's. And if you haven't checked out the Macy's gift guide, you should definitely do that. Macy's.com/shop/gift-guide because they have literally everything on there. Do all your shopping there because it's very easy and they have everything and it's really marked off. Like they have a Macy's diamond tennis bracelet in sterling silver, 14 karat plated sterling silver or 14 karat rose gold plated sterling silver. Marked down from $1,000 to $299 right now.
Whoa,
That's a steal.
What a steal. All that glitters. gifts, go to Macy's.
Well, call us right now, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061, if you think you have what it takes to beat Tanner in your quest for the Macy's $1,000 gift card. It's the Macy's $1,000 You versus Victoria Holiday Battle Royale. We'll play right after this.
I'm stupid. You're smart. I was wrong. You were right. You're the best. I'm the worst. You're very good looking. I'm not attractive.
All right. As long as you're willing to admit that.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria.
Yeah.
And it's a special edition.
Ooh.
Your chance.
Oh, yeah, I love this song.
To battle in the Macy's $1,000 Holiday Battle Royale.
Ooh.
A week-long tournament where you could win a $1,000 gift card to Macy's if you've got what it takes to go all the way.
The music is
I like it.
Tanner beat Victoria, so Tanner is on the phone right now because Tanner has to take on someone else to see if he can go all the way. Tanner, how's it going?
I'm doing well.
You hyped up and ready to go?
Hey, man, I just drank half my coffee right now. I'm ready to go.
All right.
He's definitely training.
Hoping to get to victory 2 today. And Tanner, you're going to be facing off against Sarah. Sarah, what's up?
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Are you ready to compete in the Macy's $1,000 Holiday Battle Royale?
I totally am. I'm so pumped.
Okay. Well, we're going to put you on hold, Sarah, so you can't hear the questions, but Tanner's about to go, okay? So we'll put you back on hold. All right, here we go. Tanner, Sarah's on hold, and here we go.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And it's normally Victoria has to beat somebody outright, but today you have to beat Sarah outright to win, okay?
Cool.
All right, man.
Good luck.
Here we go, Tanner. Your time starts now.
What is the name of the Christmas song that begins with, "Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining"?
Pass.
In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what gift is given on the 5th day?
5 golden rings.
What is the name of the ballet that is traditionally performed around Christmas time?
Nutcracker.
Which reindeer is known for having a red nose?
Rudolph.
What is the name of the character who says, "Bah humbug"?
Scrooge.
Okay, got that in on time. Tanner, how you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
Feeling good? You feeling good about your answers? Feeling solid?
Oh, yeah.
You sing a lot of Christmas
I feel pretty
carols?
solid. No comment on that.
And you have 2 young kids, so a $1,000 Macy's gift card could go a long way for some Christmas
Oh, yeah, it would
presents.
help a lot.
All right, well, it's time to put you to the test. Sarah?
Yes.
All right, you didn't hear any of the questions, right?
No, none. I didn't hear any.
Okay. Well, Tanner did a good job, so we're going to put Tanner back on hold. So Tanner's going to be on hold. And Sarah, now it's your chance to see if you can take Tanner out.
Yeah.
And then you have the opportunity to play tomorrow
I'm very, very best.
to see if you can go all the way for a $1,000 Macy's gift card. Okay?
Cute.
Fantastic.
30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And Tanner has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right, Sarah. Your time starts now.
What is the name of the Christmas song that begins with, "Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining"?
Oh, holy night.
In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what gift is given on the 5th day?
5 golden rings.
What is the name of the ballet that is traditionally performed around Christmas?
The Nutcracker.
Which reindeer is known for having a red nose?
Rudolph.
What is the name of the character who says, "Bah humbug"?
Ooh, Scrooge.
What is
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay.
Okay, you guys both got the same amount of questions in. Tanner's back on the phone, and producer Brad isn't here for this, so Victoria, who normally plays You versus Victoria, gets to keep score today. So hopefully you got this right, Victoria.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, having to keep score, my mind just isn't.
Oh, great.
We might never find out the score.
I was like, I couldn't figure out what question. You know what? I was like, oh wait, I can't find it.
I know the score if you don't. So
all right, Victoria, what's the score?
So Tanner got 4 correct.
Ooh.
And
right.
Sarah got 5 correct.
Oh, Sarah, dang it, Tanner. You still get a $100 gift card to Macy's just for playing. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no problem. And Sarah, congratulations.
Oh my gosh, thank you. So my kids and I listen to the Jubal Show all the time, like every day.
Amazing.
And so my son is always like, okay, Mom, we got to get ready. You got to do this. You got to do this. So he's going to be quite thrilled when I tell him that I want.
All right. Well, you still have a couple more victories to go if you want to go all the way to $1,000. Are you excited to play tomorrow?
I am very excited. I'm like, woo!
Okay, I feel like you're going to be a lot to beat, so people have their work cut out for them if they want to take down Sarah. But we'll play tomorrow. We play You vs. Victoria the same time every single weekday morning, and it's the special Holiday Battle Royale from Macy's.
Yeah.
Your chance to win $1,000 if you can go all the way. We'll play again tomorrow. Your phone prank happens
We need to go over the answers.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Victoria. Also, let's get the answers with Lena.
The Christmas song that begins with Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining is Oh Holy Night. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, the gift given on the 5th day is 5 golden rings. Sarah sang it. The Nutcracker is the ballet that's traditionally performed around Christmas. Rudolph is the little sucker with a red nose. And Ebenezer Scrooge is known for his bah humbug.
Bah humbug.
All right, good job, Sarah. And we'll play again tomorrow to see if Sarah can make it all the way. Normally, it's time for your first date follow-up right now, except in case you missed yesterday on the show, we did To Catch a Cheater, which we always do. And this happened.
No, Taylor, like, I'm not cheating on you. Like, this isn't anything devious that I'm trying to do. Everything is fine. I mean, we've been a minute since we've been intimate together, but that's okay. Like, we'll get there.
Tell her you're going to fix it. Tell her that's what you want. Let's reassure people.
Yeah, like, I love you, and I want to be with you forever. And, I know we'll get through this little moment.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking that you would have cheated on me.
And then right after that, actually while she was still on the phone, but we couldn't get her back on the phone, Samantha called, and Samantha is sure that dude is her husband. Samantha?
Hi, yes. I've been trying to call in this, entire time.
Okay. What's that? What's
up? That sounds identical to my, that is my husband.
What?
That's my, I'm so confused. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my husband's on the radio with you guys.
So the call that we just did with.
Yeah. And then he's saying he's married to this woman. I don't understand. That's my husband.
Your husband is Matt.
That's my husband, Matt. Yes.
I can't believe this.
That can't be true, right?
Samantha's on the phone with us right now. We worked it out so where we could talk to Taylor in a second so that they can talk. But Samantha, you're still sure that that's your husband?
Yeah, I've slept on it. I've calmed down a bit, but I am even more sure that's my husband. And now I'm entering the anger territory. But yeah, it's him.
Did you see your husband yesterday?
No, he's out of town.
He's out of town.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, where is he right now? Still out of town?
Yeah, he said he's in California, but
before hearing this, did you think he was cheating on you?
No, I really didn't. I've suspected in the past. I know he's cheated on other previous girlfriends, and but I thought once we got married that would all end. And I'm not entirely surprised, and I hate that I'm saying that. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah.
Did you think about asking him?
I honestly, I think he'll try to explain it away, and I that's all the past times I want to catch him. I want to have something to say in his face and that he can't explain his way out of.
I have his phone number. Can you? Is there any way? Do you know? I mean, obviously you would know his phone number, so I can compare it to what I have, and we can.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The same person.
Yeah.
Unless he's got burner energy.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, I've got it's 745.
It is the same phone number.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Samantha. I'm
oh my God.
So
sorry.
We have to talk to Taylor.
Yeah, because, his girlfriend, who I'm sure, before we talked to her, she obviously has no idea he's married.
No.
And so he's run game on her. So, it's not.
She doesn't.
I just want to say it's not her fault. She has no idea.
Okay.
She thought he was cheating on her.
Yeah, she thought he was cheating on her, and then you heard it and called up, and that's your husband.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we will call Taylor and get you on the phone with her.
Yeah.
So that you can talk to her about the fact that the dude that was on To Catch a Cheater yesterday, who was her boyfriend, who sounded very faithful and like it was
really honest,
is actually your husband. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. And if you're just joining us, I know normally right now it's a first date follow-up, but today is a little different because yesterday we did To Catch a Cheater at this time. And it was with this girl, Taylor, and her boyfriend, Matt, who she thought was cheating. Called him, sounded all good like he wasn't cheating. But during that whole thing, Samantha was trying to call us, and Samantha is his wife.
Mind blowing.
And Samantha heard the whole call, called us and was like, no, that's my husband.
I can't believe this.
And so she hasn't talked to Taylor yet. So we're about to call Taylor and get her on the phone with Samantha so that
they can try to confirm.
Yeah.
I mean, we were
confirm. I mean, you know,
99.9% sure.
Exactly. All right, Samantha, are you ready for us to call Taylor so you guys can talk?
Yeah. So ready.
Okay. I'm gonna call her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Taylor, it's the Jubal Show.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for helping me out. Are you guys just like checking in? What's up?
Yeah, calling to check in with you. Have you listened back to any of the show at all yesterday?
Oh no, I haven't. I've just been doing life, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry. I promise I'm a listener though.
No, it's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, the reason I'm asking is because yesterday when you were doing the To Catch a Cheater, something happened, and I had wondered if you had heard about it already.
No.
Okay. After you hung up, actually during the whole To Catch a Cheater, someone was trying to call us and didn't realize it until like after you had already hung up. I tried to get your attention, and they're on the phone right now, and they want to talk to you about the To Catch a Cheater yesterday. Okay. Her name is Samantha. Samantha, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So Samantha, Taylor.
Meet each other?
Yeah.
Hi. Oh my God, this is incredibly awkward. I was kind of hoping that you had heard a little bit on the radio, so I didn't have to like do this. And oh my God, this is a hard thing to tell someone. So just say it. I'm not cheating. He is cheating on you because he's my husband. And I was listening and I heard him. It was 100% him. I was trying to call him the entire time. And then he's like explaining away a business trip or something. And it made no sense, but I verified with them, and it's 100% my Matt, and we're married. And so I know it's,
but we've been together for like 3 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for 3 years. I mean, we moved in together 6 months ago. Like,
are you? Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stay as calm as possible through this thing. I'm not mad at you. I am just like I cannot believe that. I
don't like it.
I'm like not gonna like get emotional, but like
he's married.
Yeah. So you've been together for 3 years. Well, we've been married for 5.
Oh my God.
5 years. We've been together for 10. So 10 years.
I feel like
yeah, we were dating for 5
like some
years.
type of like really messed up joke right now. Like
Taylor, yeah, it's not a joke. She called us yesterday, and we were able to confirm a couple things with her that seemed pretty convincing.
Well, you can ask her questions to confirm it too if you want.
Yeah, I know that. I know everything about that man.
Oh.
Except this, I guess, but I can't. I mean,
I don't know what to even ask you to confirm. I mean, like, you know, just, I guess, brown hair, green eyes.
Birthday?
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
April 5th.
Oh my God. Okay.
Is that his birthday, Taylor, to you?
Yes, that is his birthday.
Always has his head in a book, always reading a crime. What was that?
His mom's name's Teresa.
Teresa? His mom? Yeah.
Oh, you both know his mother?
Yeah, I've met her twice.
What?
Oh my God.
Does she know who you are, Taylor?
Did he introduce you as a girlfriend?
Yeah, he did. He was like, "This is my girlfriend Taylor."
Wow. I mean, we don't get along. Me and his family. We don't get along at all. We've never gotten along. But that's like a new low. That's a new low.
Crazy thing to let your son do.
Yeah.
It's just like so toxic. I mean, I know one way that will completely convince you. He has like, from when he used to play baseball, he has like a giant, like kind of scar on the inside of his leg.
What the like? Are you kidding me right now? What the actual is going on? This is ridiculous. Like, I know that like everything you're saying is true, but it just does not make sense to me in any way, shape, or form.
It doesn't make sense to me either. It really doesn't.
This man is living a double life.
He's up, obviously. His whole family's up.
So Samantha, he's told you he's out of town, right?
Yeah, he does travel a lot for work.
Okay.
Like 3 weeks out of the month.
And Taylor, I'm just going to identify you guys so people know. Samantha is the wife of this guy. Taylor is his girlfriend of 3 years. Taylor, has he been to your place? You guys moved in together 6 months ago, or is he also out of town on business?
Ugh. He's out of town right now.
Oh my gosh. What? If you tell me there's a third, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oof, okay. Well,
wow.
How about this? I mean, you guys obviously want to catch him, right? I mean, you know, Samantha, you heard this yesterday, and Taylor, he lied to you yesterday.
I've been through a journey for the past 24 hours of like fear to like completely feeling okay about it, and now just being so completely angry. I just want like complete closure at this point.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Do you guys want to do a To Catch a Cheater tomorrow together? And we don't even have to do all the like flower stuff. We can just have you both on so he can be caught.
He deserves it.
I want anything to catch him, embarrass him, whatever. I'm in.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do this again.
This man will keep doing this. And if he's out of town and has someone else, like, you know how good he is at explaining things away. I'm sure we can't let him get away with this. I need your help, because I want to throw everything in his face, and I need your help.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, so when you guys talk to him today, as hard as it's going to be, try not to tip him off that you guys met and everything. Okay.
Act normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is the right decision to do it, Taylor, because, I mean, also you don't want him to talk you back into staying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If he tries to twist this in any way. What do you say he is? A psychopath? A sociopath? I don't know. The kind that can just lie to people's faces and have two lives.
He's a cheater, and he's about to get caught tomorrow.
All right. Okay. Well, we will talk to you guys this same time tomorrow then, and we'll call him, and you guys can confront him.
Great.
Okay. All right. Taylor, I'm really sorry. Samantha, I'm also sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow, okay?
This is why President Trump's building that wall, to keep them Mexicans and them Coronas.
The Mexicans are bringing in all that tainted Corona beer, which is creating the coronavirus. And they always have their conspiracy theories. You trying to tell me that's Chinese? I don't think so. I know a Mexican when I see one. That is a Mexican. Hey, dumbass, the coronavirus isn't caused by drinking too much Corona, bro. What's up? It's the Jubal Show podcast. Thank you for checking it out. Jubal Show comes out every single Wednesday. iTunes, YouTube, rate, review, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget about the Fresh Till Death podcast, where me and my wife get high and do stuff. That comes out on YouTube every single Tuesday. And, of course, the Fresh Till Death podcast, Mondays, iTunes, YouTube, rate, review, comment, subscribe. But, yes, this is the Jubal Show. Manny Martin is here today hanging out. John Slayton is here. And why did I say that you can't get the coronavirus from drinking Corona beer? Because people are actually, in the last 2 weeks, since everybody's been talking about the coronavirus, people have actually, in America, I say in America because actually it probably goes without saying, fucking people in America are going to Google this, but apparently so many people have been Googling, does the coronavirus come from drinking too much Corona beer? Or no, it doesn't. The coronavirus comes from China, and it started because of eating bats. I know a lot of people have questions about the coronavirus. I've been doing nothing but reading about the coronavirus for the last couple of weeks because it's just really interesting to me. And we've been traveling a bunch, and we've been watching all the people travel with masks on, thinking that they're gonna die.
Dude, it's scary as shit.
It is. It's kind of crazy right now. Also, we're gonna talk about that. A couple other things. Also, there's a real life superhero. A real life superhero just got arrested for something hilarious, and so we'll get into that in a little while too. And maybe if we have time, we'll tell you exactly what your state's favorite fetish is, because I have a list of all the states and the top fetishes in each state. We might do that, we might not, depending on time, because we did the Pornhub thing a while back, and I feel like that's just similar. And then this podcast is going to become, hey, here's what porn people like in every state, and here's what fetishes they like, and it'll all just be all a big porn podcast. But actually, could be lucrative.
The Jubal Porno podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, the coronavirus is all the rage right now.
That shit is. I mean,
people are scared.
Yeah, and understandably. I mean, nobody wants to die. I mean, 300 people dead so far?
I think so, yeah. And the thing is, this reminds me of SARS. You remember back in the day, SARS?
Yeah.
And SARS, I think, killed 800 people, and there were thousands of cases of it. But SARS started off in like a small area of China, but Wuhan is like a huge city with millions of people. So that's why it's even worse.
It's always China.
It is always
like.
China,
Yeah.
and it's because of the meat markets.
Yeah.
You know, like I think I think SARS actually started from a meat market too. Unless I might be mistaken. Let me Google that.
Well,
but
I mean, we did document earlier that it was the Ebola virus that was also by bats. You know what I mean? And I know that bats were the cause of this one. Well, one of the animals they were partially the cause of this one.
So, the Jubal Show podcast today is going to be your home for live, local, late-breaking coronavirus news. But I've been obsessed with it, and I think a lot of people are curious because you see, like, I don't think a lot of people are really taking the time to really talk about what the coronavirus is.
Yeah.
Other than fucking dumbass people and who knows where Googling if you can get it from drinking Corona beer. You get the shits. Yes, it can give you the shits. If you drink too much Corona, it can give you the shits, and you probably feel bad the next day. But that's not the coronavirus. There's some redneck somewhere who's hungover from drinking Corona, and he woke up and he's like, "I got the goddamn coronavirus." I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have had so much Corona last night. God damn it.
Shit.
So we have like a lot of info on the coronavirus, and people are scared, and people are trying to figure out what it is. But yeah, it came from these meat markets that they have all throughout Asia and a lot in Africa and stuff like that, where they're poor.
Yeah,
right?
And so that was my question for you. Is it more so that these people are poor and there's not a lot of food sources to eat? Because it does seem like the haves versus the have-nots out in China.
Yeah. Like in China, you're either I think there's a little bit of a middle class now,
right?
But you're either rich or you're poverty,
right?
But one of the other problems is because they've boiled it down. Oh wow, boiled. That's funny. They boiled it down to bats because they eat bat soup.
Okay,
like crazy over
that
there.
Sounds nice.
Actually, I wouldn't mind trying it. Like,
yeah,
before I knew that if
it was cooked right, maybe.
Yeah,
yeah. Before I knew that eating bats could kill you, I was like, I might be down to try some bat soup.
Yeah.
But
maybe if we had some locally sourced bats from around here,
yeah, that's the thing. You need to know where your bats are coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll eat the bat soup because it's like cheap, right? In these meat markets are apparently disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the conditions are nasty. It's like hot. There's some of the animals are alive and they'll butcher them right there. Some aren't. They just go find crazy wild animals from wherever and then they sell them for people to eat. But people eat those, especially in China, because there's a lot of like theories that they have health benefits and things like that. So the bat soup is supposed to, like, even more than just a food, it's supposed to help, like, I don't know, cure whatever.
Yeah.
But the problem is they'll get these like wild bats, who haven't been locally sourced.
Mm-hmm.
They're not organic.
Yeah.
They haven't been eating the right things. And then they'll have a virus in them. And SARS started from, they think, bats too.
Okay.
From people eating bats. and ours was in 2003.
Shit,
so.
it's just a lot of bat type.
Yeah, don't fucking eat bats.
Yeah,
well, so here's where Ebola came from. Ebola is the one that like basically your insides just kind of turn to soup.
Okay.
Bat soup.
Wow.
Wait. So it basically like boiled down your insides.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, you start bleeding from your eyes, and like eventually your insides just kind of
wow.
Yeah, like melt basically. But Ebola came from bats, right?
Okay.
Eating this specific tree, like they like the fruit from this tree, and then they would they go. I can't remember the name of the tree, but they eat the fruit, and then they shit all over the place. Guano.
Guano, yeah.
Like Ace Ventura, yeah. The only reason I knew it was called Guano is because of the Ace Ventura movie. But they'll eat that and then they'll shit all over the tree, and then monkeys would come and eat the guano. And then they would die because it had whatever is in it that gives you Ebola.
Okay.
But then fucking people would find the dead monkeys and the dead gorillas and eat them. Why are you eating a dead? If I happened upon a dead gorilla, I'm not gonna go.
No,
oh, that seems legit. I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah.
If I was hunting a gorilla and I killed it, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm manly if I did that. But like if you just walked along, it's like if you just saw a dead dog on the side of the street, and you're like, okay, seems right. There's a reason that so people would eat the gorilla, and then that's how Ebola got started. So
crazy to me. Like, what animal? I guess if you were hunting animals, I feel like monkeys, gorillas, like any type of like thing that was too close to a human, that would be the last thing I would eat. I don't think I could. I mean, if I just saw like can you imagine seeing a gorilla laying like face down, just ass up in the air? You're like, I'm about to eat that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess you'd have to be super hungry.
Exactly. But yeah, I guess if you're starving, it's a whole different.
That's
like you see dead deer on the side of the road all the time. There are probably people out there that
people eat roadkill.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
the rednecks that think that the Corona beer gives you coronavirus, they're the ones that are eating roadkill.
Like a possum stew.
Yeah, so people do
I'd
eat
be
roadkill.
fine if it was something that you hit or you were. Part of the situation where you saw it die, right?
Yeah.
But if it's just laying on the side of the road for who knows how long.
Yeah, I'd have to see the thing die to be able to feel comfortable eating it. Which sounds really sick, but it is a good point.
Yeah. You want to know that it was full of life a few minutes before.
I don't know if I could ever eat a possum or a fucking raccoon, though. That shit is...
I don't, I mean, I think I do you guys have adventurous palates?
Well, here's the thing. You talking about like exotic animals in China and stuff, and I don't even know if this would be considered exotic, but years ago, I was down in the International District, this restaurant, it was a Chinese restaurant, and we had some smoked pigeon, right?
Oh yeah, pigeon's good.
And I didn't order it, somebody else did. Years later, I was back at that same restaurant. I was like, I remember that smoked pigeon was good, so I'm looking on the menu and I didn't see it, so I asked the server, I said, hey, I remember years ago I had the smoked pigeon, I don't see it. Do you still have it? He's like, oh yeah, many things aren't on the menu.
That's kind of scary. Many things. Well, I guarantee you there's a lot of places in international districts, Chinatowns from across the country where like backdoor you can be like, hey man, you got any fucking bats?
Seriously.
And then they'll be like, come back here. And then I'm sure they have places like that. These meat markets, I read this I think it was on the Wall Street Journal, but I read this article on the meat markets that they have there, and the way they described it is just disgusting. Like it smells like dead animal.
And there's flies everywhere.
There's blood in the streets.
That'd turn you into a vegetarian, I think.
Yeah, I think I might be a vegetarian at that point. So people go through there and then they're buying dogs and they're buying, all these
like
other
cats
animals.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't even eat ass, so it's like I don't know how. I'm not that adventurous.
You would not make it at a meat market.
Man, he died.
I saw some footage online about this big, huge dog market. I think it's somewhere in China. Do you know where that is, or have you heard about it?
No, I haven't. But I know Korea. In Korea, they eat dog like. Like dog in Korea. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but the footage I saw was just crazy. It was just this huge market, you know, just all these different dogs.
Well, at least to my understanding with the whole coronavirus is that once it's in your bloodstream, right, the virus can take over your blood cells. It takes the mRNA and starts reproducing its own copies of its DNA, taking over so that your blood is now becoming its blood.
Its blood.
Yeah, so now you start running into where I guess you affect people by, like you said, the droplets in your mouth.
Like coughing on them.
Coughing. And so if you get it on your hands and you touch your face, that's how it gets into your...
Okay.
So that's why everybody has the masks.
Oh, okay. That's why everybody's wearing masks and on plane. Like, planes are disgusting anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planes are probably worse than those meat markets.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like, so there was a flight attendant who actually told us that the trays aren't wiped down, like, maybe every 3 days.
The trays on planes are the most disgusting thing.
Yeah.
That and then the place where the magazines are on the seat in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
In there, whenever they come out with like
never
the
clean, huh?
when they come out with the list of like the dirtiest places on planes, it's the trays and that are the most disgusting.
So when I was flying last week, I actually stuck my hand in there to like put something in there, and I touched somebody's nasty wet wipe.
Oh,
fuck,
God!
Man, so I have to burn off that.
You know, now this makes me want to bring. You know, maybe I'm going to take a few. Clorox wipes, put them in a baggie, bring them with me, wipe down my tray.
Yeah, bring hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I mean,
Alex does that. She always brings a sanitizer thing to wipe them down. I'm like, that's such a great idea.
Dude, women are geniuses.
They think of all that
They
shit,
do,
man. And I'm like, God damn, if everybody in China was a woman, they wouldn't have coronavirus right now.
For real. Holy shit. It's just, it's scary to me, man. It's just like one thing after another. Like, what's gonna end up killing us?
Yeah,
like, you know,
something
I'm too cocky though. I'm like, that won't happen to me.
Yeah,
you know, I saw everybody with the masks. I was like, pussies.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Fuck that. I'm not getting coronavirus. That's all the way over there on that other continent.
Exactly.
I feel like I should have brought my mask.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think about how quick things can spread. Like, have you seen pictures of or video of Wuhan, the city where where the coronavirus started? Like, it's got millions of people, right? And normally the streets are packed,
right?
And the traffic is crazy and everything else. But the video of the town right now, there's like nobody out on the streets. It's eerie.
I heard they're making everybody stay inside of their houses so that they literally. I mean, that's why the Dow has dropped so much. Was because there's nothing coming out of China other than I think shoes and a few other things.
Yeah, because Nike doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, I don't give a fuck. That 8-year-old with coronavirus will be at work on Monday.
they got a Diddy quote on the top of the wall: "Can't stop, won't stop."
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. I just actually on my way over here tonight, I got a text from the school district and about the coronavirus, and all it said was, please see your email for a message from the school district with information about the coronavirus. Thank you. And so that initial text, it's like, all right, is it in the school? What's going on? But then, of course, the email, they're kind of clarifying there's been rumors, but there's no coronavirus. Nothing in any of the schools
I can
as
imagine
of now.
if I was in high school right now, the rumor mill with coronavirus, everybody fucking, man, I remember. I should be like, yeah, that motherfucker has coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I wouldn't fuck him. He's got corona.
He got the coronavirus. What's the weirdest thing you guys have ever eaten? You know, we're talking about how it came from eating cat. You're like, what was her name?
Yeah, exactly.
She was weird.
Yeah. Oh my God, there was a stench on one girl. It was so bad. I won't drop her name on this. I'm not gonna be that person. Weirdest thing. Have you ever eaten like snail or anything like that?
I have, yeah.
How's
I've eaten a
escargot?
lot of stuff.
Okay.
Escargot's good. It's like it just tastes like garlic butter.
Okay.
And some sort of chewy thing.
Okay.
You know?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is good. But I eat everything. That's why I would go to China and I would probably eat meat from one of those places.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm part of the problem.
So yeah, I mean, you know, I think the problem is we all go places expecting for it to be okay. It's like, if it's up here, it should be safe to eat.
Should be fine, yeah.
But you don't think about, like, there's not health rate. There's not a real CDC. China is so, like, on a whole different level that even when they started doing CRISPR, For the viewers who don't know what CRISPR is, it's a way of editing your genes and doing all kind of stuff.
And not the jeans you wear.
Yeah.
It's the way to put some holes in your jeans.
But literally, it alters your mRNA, and they basically can edit your genes and take out genes and put in new designer genes. They made a designer baby in China.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure
people's
that
DNA.
I'm sure they've cloned people
exactly.
in China for
so
sure.
they have no regulations on that shit as where we do. So, but it's like you go to some of these foreign countries, that's all they have.
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty crazy. But have you eaten anything weird, John?
I'm trying to
that
think.
You would consider weird.
I mean, I'm always up for trying.
Yeah, you're like, what's her name? He's
if
like,
it's cooked right.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I've had anything like too crazy.
Yeah, see, I don't have like a. I was talking about it with Alex yesterday because we went out to eat, and this is part of the. Here's a frustration for us in my relationship is she's typical woman,
right?
Wants you to make decisions when it comes to dinner, right?
Yeah,
always. You know, like they always.
It's how Crystal is.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I don't give a fuck what I eat. I'll eat anything, but just typical relationship stuff. They always want you to make a decision on where to eat, or be like, "What do you want?" And you have to go. Like you could not care at all, but you have to go like. I feel like turkey sandwiches, or so, you know. You have to have a response, or otherwise they think you're a bitch. I think that's what it is. They think you're like a bitch who can't make decisions. Like I'm tired of making decisions for this fucking bitch. He needs to man up and make a decision on where to go to dinner. So she asks me all the time, "Where do you want to go for dinner?" The thing is, I'm not picky at all. I will eat anything.
Yeah,
literally anything.
Yeah,
she will eat 4 things.
Right.
So I'm always just like, can't you just choose? Because like I don't care where we go, and you are very particular. But she doesn't like eat anything weird at all.
Right.
Like she wants to. She's like, I wish I could. I just I'm not either. Either she's tried it and she doesn't like it, or sometimes like textures and things kind of. But I'll eat anything. I think the weirdest thing that I ate though was puffin.
What's that?
In Iceland, you know that little bird? It looks kind of like a
the
cute little bird.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a penguin.
Okay,
yeah. I ate that in Iceland.
Yeah, how was it?
It's disgusting. It was horrible. Yeah, but I had to try it. I was like, man, that they eat puffin here.
I would totally try it.
Yeah.
It
was not good though.
Was
it was definitely not good. No.
Oh, do you think it was just not seasoned properly?
No, I just think it's not good.
Okay, yeah. There's probably just stuff that just is. I mean, I wouldn't eat it.
You could have had a bad experience, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, that would be too bad. That could be really
good.
good.
Go try some more puffin. I would try it again.
Yeah, that shit's wild, though, man. But, I mean, protect yourself. Coronavirus is out here in these streets, man.
It is. The coronavirus is real. So, anyway, I mean, if I don't know if it's going to actually make its way. Like I can't see it actually being an epidemic here.
I don't see it either. I think that they've taken the proper precautions. And,
and it's China.
Yeah.
Like China, if they felt like it was gonna get worse, they would literally bomb that whole fucking city. They don't give. They don't. Give
they
shit.
treat their people like shit. I mean, literally. Like Hong Kong, you saw those protests.
Yeah.
I mean, shooting people with rubber bullets and shit. I don't even know. They might have shot people with real bullets.
They'll get all the rich people out of Wuhan, and then they'll just fucking nuke it.
Exactly. They're just savage out there.
Yeah, they are. So I don't think it's going to come over here, but...
except for the ones that's caused by the coronas. But
yeah,
if I really feel like if they make sure to include the lime, they're going to get the appropriate amount of vitamin C, and they're going to be okay.
You know there's a conversation in some trailer park right now with a couple of dudes that are cracking open Coronas, and they're just like, you heard about that coronavirus? He's like, I know, that's why we got the lime, because the lime kills the bacteria.
Exactly.
We can drink as much Corona as we want.
I swear to God, there's probably somebody like you said sitting in that trailer park that's like, this is why President Trump's building that wall to keep them Mexicans and them Coronas.
The Mexicans are bringing in all that tainted Corona beer, which is creating the coronavirus. And they always have their conspiracy theories. You trying to tell me that's Chinese? I don't think so. I know a Mexican when I see one. That is a Mexican.
Corona ain't no China beer.
Look at them trying to blame the Chinese.
Yeah, that's why when I go out on Thursday night, I'm drinking Modelo. I'm not drinking Corona this week.
Oh man. Well, in other news.
Yeah.
Our favorite superhero.
Yeah. So this is fucking hilarious. And I've never met this dude before.
Yeah.
But he says that we've met before.
Okay.
But I don't recall ever meeting him. Yeah. I've made fun of him a lot over my lifetime. But in Seattle, there's real life superheroes all over the country. Every city kind of has their real life superhero. It's just a person who puts on a uniform and goes out and tries to stop crime by calling the real cops, basically. But in Seattle, they have one named Phoenix Jones. And he's like, ESPN did a story on him a while back.
There's quite a few things.
He's like a former MMA fighter, dude. But he walks around, and then he'll like if he sees somebody dealing drugs, then he'll try to stop them, or he'll someone's trying to break into a car, he'll try to stop them. And I don't think the cops like him.
I don't think they do either.
Because
I've heard multiple reports about so that he did take a bunch of crack pipes from people, a bunch of syringes. So he was breaking up dumb shit like that. But there's also a rule here in Seattle where you can engage in fighting if both sides agree.
If you agree to it,
But
yeah.
the first person to get knocked out or knocked down, you have to walk away.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it's like a I don't know what the term, but it's like a
mutual
like a mutual agreement to fight, and you can.
Right.
So, but anyway, he goes out to fight. I think he's been stabbed before. I've always thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you actually gonna do? You're not actually a superhero.
And is he wearing Kevlar?
Yeah, and you want attention. And also, it was really weird because Belle Bear, the 14-year-old, was at her grandma's house a while back, and then we pick her up, and she's like, have you heard of this superhero guy? And I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of him before. And she's like, yeah, he's dating. So he's like dating her aunt.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's kind of like part of the family now.
He's part of the family, yeah.
Damn.
And he's going to be on next week.
Yes, he is. Yeah, exactly.
That would be an interesting interview.
That would be an interesting interview. Unfortunately, I think the interview would have to be done via phone from a jail cell because the real life superhero is in super trouble because he got busted selling Molly.
Are you serious?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, I thought I heard a different story. I thought he was smoking crack or something like that.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
No,
about that,
I was probably wrong. I didn't read into it. But selling Molly, no shit.
And he sounds like a superhero because sometimes superheroes, they turn into the villain, right?
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
So
that was the Dark Knight quote. You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yep. And so he's done that.
Yeah.
Great. He's come full circle as far as superheroes go. Yeah, that's what fucking trips me out. Like anybody who is always talking about how much good they do. Why does everybody who's like that always have some sort of skeleton in the closet?
Man.
Always.
Yeah.
You can pretty much guarantee it every single time. Like
Cosby.
Which by the way, there's a podcast out right now that you guys should listen to called Chasing Cosby.
That's right. Okay, you told me about that. I gotta check that out.
Bill Cosby was a goddamn monster.
Awful.
Fucking terrible person. Then like any of the televangelist people, they're always out
Remember
there.
That guy who stole all that money? I mean, most of them do, but I mean,
I think most of them are still in cash.
Yeah, I mean,
him and his wife, they were the televangelist.
Yes, that's the one. Because
are you thinking of Tammy Faye Baker? And from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I saw the most fucked up thing where I found out how they did it. They had people fill out prayer requests ahead of time with their name on it, and he would be like, I'm getting a name in here, and then somebody was radioing him in, and so look up this guy. His name is the Amazing Randy. He likes to prove everybody wrong with their superhero abilities and superpowers. And,
maybe the Amazing Randy is why Phoenix Jones got busted. He's like, this was going to be easy. I just got to go buy some Molly.
But he literally heard them on the. They picked up the frequency, and the church was like, okay, you need to say. Deborah Baker, has, God's telling me that you need a new hip, and we're gonna get you to walk again. And then she got up. He's like, "Oh, you're doing it, sister," and I'm just like, how fucking low.
I know, it's so crazy.
And if you think for that. The people that are doing that, like if they truly do have faith,
right?
you would think that what they're doing is like the ultimate sin.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
like is there anything worse than that? If that's the faith that they believe in, like they should be probably punished the hardest.
You're going to
you know.
double
yeah,
hell.
you
You
are.
know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're living a nice life in a fat ass mansion with private jets. Like the thing that bothers me about all those mega church guys that rip people off is that the people they're ripping off are poor usually.
Yeah.
Like they're giving all their money to the church, you know, and then they're okay just like juicing these people for money. And I'm not saying all of them do it. There's probably some huge church pastors that are actually legit and just want to help. I mean, they're still getting a big paycheck, but most of these guys, there's usually a scandal at some point because they're usually crooked.
There was
it's a business.
There was a guy
sure.
named
Big
Kenneth
business.
Copeland. He was on every Sunday morning. I remember when I was a kid, and most recently he got a jet from Creflo $8, and they did a Facebook interview on him, and he got aggressive as hell. He was just like,
Oh, was he on the show where they were talking about the Jets?
Yeah.
You saw that clip?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
man.
God! Did you see that clip, John? So it was a bunch of televangelist guys on one of the morning shows, one of the Sunday morning shows, you know, where they talk about whatever, and they got into the conversation about why they need private jets and why so and so needs to upgrade his private jet, and it's because God wants them to have these private jets. That was their thing. It's last week I went to 7 cities in 3 days. And God doesn't want me traveling with sinners and demons. He said that. He actually said God doesn't want him traveling with demons.
He's missing opportunities to save people. He needs to travel with them.
That's what I thought, you know? But not him. He's like, no, I need to be traveling in a private jet because I need to be rested and I shouldn't be around all this sin while I'm getting ready to spread the word to the next people who already believe in the word. Yeah, exactly.
It's so crazy to me.
But he got a new jet. I saw that. He got a new jet and they interviewed him. And he was fucking pissed because they were asking him questions like, why do you think you deserve to have why should you have a jet this big when you're
just trying to justify it. But anyways, back to Phoenix.
Oh yeah. So basically though, all these guys that tout being such great people, like he's a superhero and he's been selling Molly, and they in the article about him getting arrested for selling Molly, apparently they interviewed people, just normal people, and they're like, yeah, we've known he's been selling Molly for years. Like, how did they not catch this guy?
Wow.
So, if I were Phoenix Jones, I would literally be like, yo, I was deep undercover. I was going into a deep undercover state to bust up the biggest drug ring ever.
Yeah. It says so the guy's last name is Fodor or something like that.
Okay.
It says police said Fodor and his unknown girlfriend, I know who she is, agreed to meet an agent on January 9th at a hotel for a party. Mm-hmm. They got outside of their vehicles just before 11 and were seen carrying a shiny gold backpack and blue plastic tackle box into the lobby shortly after the vigilante and his accomplice. That's what they call them. They were arrested. And they found 7 separate bundles of cocaine, weighing about 4 grams, a scale, obviously because you're weighing it, blue narcotics packages, and another white powder substance weighing 31.7 grams. So he got caught with actually a lot.
Yeah,
it's wild. I mean,
do you think he's stealing it from the people that he's?
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he's not having to buy it and then flip it, you know. Yeah. But God, I was just thinking about it. Can you imagine his lady just asking him? She's like, "How much does the superhero money pay? How much is superhero?
How much? You seem to be making a lot of money." Maybe that was so. Bruce Wayne was rich, right? Maybe that was what he was actually doing.
So does the city pay you directly? How does this
work? How are you making so much cash to give this big mansion and everything else?
Jesus.
Superhero pays well, I guess.
That's fucking wild.
What's his day job? Is it public knowledge? Or?
Sounds like drug dealer, yeah. I don't really know. I don't know much about him other than just the things that I've seen.
You have so much beef with Seattle, which is the best.
I know, it's really funny.
Fuck Macklemore.
Yeah. Nobody no Seattle people like me, and I don't like them, so it's fine.
We fuck with LA.
But it's really funny though. I don't know much about him other than just the shit I've seen about him, and I've always thought that the whole I'm some town superhero when you're just a normal person thing was dumb to me. I don't like. Come on.
Yeah,
what are you
get over
actually going to
yourself.
do? Yeah, unless you actually have a superpower.
Right. Exactly.
Which you don't.
Yeah.
Fucking
Unless you're
stop.
levitating. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah. So anyway, his superpower is selling drugs. And but if he goes to prison,
Yeah.
I mean, or just jail, people are gonna be looking to fuck him up.
I was just thinking about that. I mean, like, that's like if Batman got arrested and you got thrown in there with the Joker and the Penguin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna,
Like, you're the ultimate snitch.
Yeah, everybody. Like, you
Everybody's
put everybody in
gonna
there?
for you. Yeah. So, and I doubt that the cops like him.
Yeah.
So they're probably not going to really try hard to protect him either.
Wow. Fuck, you better be doing them push-ups and practicing that MMA.
Seriously.
So that's something to think about. If you decide to become a superhero, walk a straight line.
Yeah. For real.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to become a superhero, try to do good.
Yeah.
And not take up drug dealing.
Yeah.
Because it can go bad for you when you end up in jail.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's a good cover.
It really is.
You know?
They think you're doing good. And
Yeah, and you're just selling Molly.
Totally.
What else are we going to talk about today? Let's see.
I wanted to give a quick shout out, if that's all right, to everybody who came out this weekend, man. We had a really good turnout. I mean, Idaho and Tacoma, you know?
Yeah.
So it was.
We were in Boise, Idaho, or Boise.
Boise.
You have to say it Boise. Boise, Idaho this weekend at the Egyptian Theater.
And John had fans out there. So.
Yes,
I wasn't in Boise.
Yeah,
you weren't there.
But you did have fans out there.
Yes,
so
you did.
You're a big deal. So.
You had some people came out that know you, and then they were like hanging out all night, and then they got really upset because we kicked them out of a picture.
I felt bad because basically the club wanted.
So we had an after party after the show in Boise, and it was a great. Thanks for everybody who came out. It was a packed house. It was like 700 seats, and then we had an after party. And so we went over to the after party, and then your friends were there, John, and then and they were like kind of hanging out, and then the club that had the after party wanted us to take a picture in front of their banner thing,
right?
Because it was their opening night, and they wanted
to hang it on the wall.
We were the after party, like we were the special guests for the after party, but then your friends got in the picture, And we're all just like, hey, you're not with us out here. John's not even here. What the fuck?
You keep saying my friends.
I know.
Your best friend,
I
John.
sent them there.
It was just kind of awkward. And so we had to ask them to get out of the picture. And apparently they were super pissed off about it.
Which was actually funny because it wasn't really us who asked them to get out of the picture. There were other people who asked them to get out of the picture. So, you know.
But I instructed. Because I was just like, I don't know you guys. And like the owner wants us in the picture. And then this is just kind of weird. Like I haven't even talked to you guys and you're standing in our picture.
It's so fascinating though.
So how did it come out that they knew me? How did that?
Oh.
How did you? Were they like, where the fuck's John?
No, they after the show we're doing the meet and greet, and they I'm taking pictures or whatever, and then she came up, she's like, oh, I know John, and I was like, oh, that's cool, and then that was the extent of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sweet, yeah, he's not here, and then that was all. And then later on, they were like.
It was my turn where I was trying to find my one of my good friends who I used to work with. She was based out of Idaho, and she would come to Seattle every now and then.
Yeah.
So I was trying to meet up with her husband, and her friend, over on the other side of the club. And then I stumbled across your friends or acquaintances that you
your best
friends.
friends.
Yeah, your best friends that you worked with. And so basically, they were like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" And I wasn't really trying to drink, but they bought me a drink anyways. And then I kind of repaid the favor, and I bought them a drink because it was the one girl's birthday. And then
I thought you were going to say I repaid the favor and gave her some dick.
Not in Idaho. But I mean, afterwards they kind of followed over to the VIP section where we were at, and they said they knew you and that they were coming out the next day, but they didn't show.
Yeah,
flew to Idaho for me.
Yeah,
they did.
So
you weren't even on
fans.
the show. You do. And then thanks everybody who came out to the show in Tacoma too. Except for the fucking lady. Oh my god, I don't understand why people think it's okay to just talk to comics.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It's so weird to me. And so the Boise show was on Friday. Which I also got annoyed with a couple people. Like it happens all the time. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's just anywhere, any comedy club, any theater, people are talking to people. But I got really fucking. I don't know if you guys saw it on Friday's show in Boise. I got annoyed and basically told some people to leave.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, because I do a lot. By the way, come to a show sometime. Uglytickets.com. I don't want to sound like dicks, but most people are there to watch the show. Most people get annoyed by people talking.
Exactly.
They do. And I do a lot of material about being married now and my wife. And at one point, I was talking about I was talking about something, and then in the back, this chick was like, "Who cares? I don't want to hear about that." And I was like, "Well, you can get the fuck out then."
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, this is what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Also, what's you getting jealous? You think you have a shot? Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna divorce her. I know.
Yeah, shut up. But I was super annoyed because I'm just like, it's right in the middle. I'm talking, and I don't know why people. I mean, sometimes alcohol, sometimes it isn't. But on Saturday though in Tacoma was awkward.
Yeah.
It was such an awkward, like, you can't even call it a heckle.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you would call
that was
it.
So crazy.
So yeah.
I remember sitting backstage and I'm hearing her like she's just wanting to have a conversation with you.
So, and also I felt bad because I wanted to tell her to shut up.
Yeah.
But the things that she was saying, it's like, how do I approach this?
Because she was talking about her friend's son who had a disability and is
Yeah.
a huge fan of yours.
Yes.
And so you were trying. I saw you like I sat in the crowd the whole time, I was taking notes. But it was one of those things where I saw the wheels turning in your head, where it was like, oh god. He was like, I don't want another mommy blogger. Let me take this really slow.
I was definitely like, because I had some really funny
comebacks that I saw you were
dark things to say. So I'm talking, I'm starting off the show. I'm not even that far into it, and then just all of a sudden I hear this like faint voice go, my friend's son is a big fan of yours, or biggest fan, and I go, oh, that's great. You know, and he was going to come tonight, but he didn't come. We're like, oh, cool. That's all right. So we got that out of the way. He's not here. And then she's like, he's in a wheelchair and he can't talk and blah, blah. And I'm like, well, why didn't he come? There's wheelchair access here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, now the audience is going to be mad at me.
Yeah.
But then she's just like, and then she just kept going. Kept going and kept talking and kept talking and kept talking. Like, what am I?
It had to be alcohol at that point.
Yeah, I think so. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, because, she was like, he just wants a picture of you.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I'll be taking pictures after the show.
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, I'm 2 minutes in to the show. Do you want me to come down there and take a picture with you right now?
Dude, my coworker.
So weird.
So I had a coworker there, and he was basically like, man, your buddy handled it so well. He was like, we actually thought that it was like a plant, and somebody was like, you know, that was all staged. But then my wife looked at me and we're like, no, this shit is just off. I was like, yeah, nothing's ever like, we don't have any plants.
No, I mean, people thought a couple weeks ago there was that one dude that jumped up on stage, and John was about ready to kill him with a mic stand.
Dude,
It was understandable. I would too. You don't know what someone's going to do when they jump on stage.
Yeah.
But there was that couple.
Especially since his wife was just carried off by 3 people.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, explain to me this. Okay, so what's going through your head? I saw the video. I wasn't there for this one, but this guy literally comes up on stage. I don't know, and then he kind of smiled in the video. So walk us through.
Okay,
so if you haven't, if the video is on my YouTube, it's like titled "Aggressive Heckler Jumps on Stage" or something. So if you haven't seen it, go see it after this. But John will tell you about it right now. It was weird.
Okay, so that show, it started out a little rowdy.
Not to interrupt you again, but this is the one that was like, it was again right when the show started. Right when the show started, like the one we were just talking about was in. I'm at like it's like an hour into the show, right in the beginning of my act. But this was literally 2 minutes into the actual show.
And you've got people screaming, just doing weird shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it started off. I was kind of, because sometimes I want to think about something local, like a local reference. And we're in Spokane. I was thinking about Davenport. It's right next door, a town where they're known for speedy divorces, right?
Okay,
and so
that's their thing.
And I got a divorce once, or did all my paperwork in Davenport. Drove to Davenport.
You actually drove?
Well, yeah, I wanted to speed it along. Drove to Davenport. I could have did it all by mail. That's the thing. If you do it in Davenport, you don't have to show up to court. You can do it all by mail. And so Davenport, you go to their city website, which is a tiny little town right next to Spokane. Their city site, unless it's changed, is like all about like divorce, right?
That's their whole claim to fame. Just come here and get a divorce.
Exactly.
Okay.
So knowing that, I was like, okay, everyone in Spokane. So I kind of talked about that a little bit, and then I was fucking with some people about like
I was fucking some people. So I was going over to Davenport to get a divorce. I was fucking a few people while I filled out the paperwork because that's how easy it is. They also give you people to fuck while you're.
No, during the show, it kind of led into some stuff where I was fucking with some people, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then this couple, they were sitting dead center right up front, and he was getting a little noisy and stuff. And then you can see in the video where his wife or girlfriend started like moaning, and it was weird at first. I'm just like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it
and
wasn't like she was, because I was backstage.
Yeah. Could you hear it?
Well, I was downstairs. There was like a downstairs green room where you couldn't really hear, and I was kind of walking down the stairs after the show started. And then I thought I heard somebody yelling like "fuck you!" Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Damn, what's going on?" So then I started walking back up, and then it was just a weird sound she was making.
Yeah, and at one point I looked at her because she's right up front, and I realized something's wrong. Like she's not trying to yell stuff at me, like something. So like in the video where I'm like, it may be a medical emergency. I don't know, and what you can't see in the video is somebody that was there at the show sent me. On Facebook, they sent me a video clip that they took on their phone of her getting carried off and like her boobs were hanging out and stuff.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
God,
but 3 people it carried her out, and so when they're carrying her out, then he kind of runs back down, and you can see on the video where I'm like,
Hey,
set the fuck down.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just being playful at that point, like sit the fuck down, but he didn't look like he was happy about like his woman getting carried out, and so then he started walking around to come up on stage, and I didn't know what the fuck this guy's about. I mean, a friend of ours almost died on stage by getting attacked.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know
what's gonna happen.
And then when I've told him now more than once, do not get on the stage, and he keeps coming. At that point, he's kind of in my threat zone, I guess. To where
when you start coming up the steps is when
there's
an issue.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody was going to jump on stage, I would be ready to fight.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what people are going to do. Like, the only reason to come on stage
because I called you
if you got invited up.
Yeah. And the only reason for you to go up on stage not invited up, I'm instantly going to think it's to do something to me.
Yeah. I was I had a woman come up on stage once, Grit City Comedy Club, and woman like in her 60s.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the deal was, but she literally came up and started rubbing my dick while I was on stage. I'm not even kidding. Like, weirdest fucking thing. And it was, didn't really.
This is what bothers me, though. And the crowd probably laughed. Yeah?
Yeah, and I didn't feel threatened. I just kind of was like.
Just let it happen.
Yeah. See, that's so weird is like women.
Can do that.
They can do that shit.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, that's funny. An old lady went up there and grabbed his dick.
Yeah.
But if you were 60 and you went on stage to,
and you grabbed a 40-year-old
lady's
Yeah.
pussy.
You trumped it up.
Yeah. You would not get the same response.
Oh, yeah.
It just bothers me there's a double standard with that because there are uncomfortable situations where we're put in sometimes, like taking pictures and things. Like, I don't know. I've had women grab my dick, taking pictures and stuff. Not a long time, thankfully. Or my ass, or be like, oh, can I give you a kiss on the cheek? I was like, no, fuck no.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so she started
you're
rubbing her dick.
I don't want your coronavirus.
Yeah. So she started rubbing her dick.
Yeah.
And had an orgasm. And it felt really
and then I don't know, I think I just played around with it for a minute, not my dick, but just fact that what she was doing. Then I got her to sit down, but then after the show.
On your dick. No.
After the show, she was trying to get me to go home with her.
Oh,
and,
shit.
yeah.
Did you do it?
No, because my friends were around, so I didn't want to know.
Like, I might have done it. If nobody was around.
No, it was weird, but yeah.
So, here's the thing: you have so many great stories.
Yeah,
we got to start writing all this shit into your act. Just
know,
like
seriously.
your real life stuff is
Yeah.
some of the funniest.
You have some really funny stories.
You do, man.
But yeah, the thing where the dude came up on stage, though, I guess after, I didn't know this, but the cops had to be called.
Oh, shit.
Because they were like, I guess she didn't want to leave with him.
Yeah, I talked to some of the staff afterwards. He was trying to take her with him. She didn't want to go, and then
Think she was drugged, huh?
They think that he roofied her.
Fuck.
Okay, because they said she was totally fine when she came in the theater. Went upstairs. There's a bar upstairs. One drink, and then started going like way downhill.
Yeah, that
sounds like it to me.
Yeah. So,
but then she left with. But apparently the cops came and talked to her, and then
left with him.
She left with him.
Yeah, apparently later on, yeah.
So who knows? They might have taken something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe
but
she was on Molly or something.
Yeah, maybe that Phoenix Jones dude.
Yeah, seriously, she
met her outside.
Something. She was in a different place. It was weird.
But God, we've had some interesting fucking shows.
We have.
Yeah.
We've had some really interesting shows and like
even
rowdy
those bar
shows.
runs, man.
Yeah, I know.
And it pisses you off too. I mean, okay, there's the aspect of, okay, you're coming up on stage. I don't know what you're about, so I need to get ready to, deal with that. Yeah. But then there's the whole, you're fucking up the show.
Yeah,
it's like we came all the way here. We want to do a fucking show. Why? One person in this theater, you think you have the right to come in.
Yeah.
Now put all the attention on you.
Exactly.
Right.
Or from the radio, I get people shouting out like characters that I've done and like prank calls and stuff. And there was one in Boise. I can't remember what character it was. As soon as I get up, because people do it all the time.
Yeah.
And I ignore it, and then after, guy comes up and he's like, "That was me who said that." I'm like, like because they think they're helping.
Like you're gonna be like, "Oh, right on, man."
Dude, that was fucking sweet. Right, it was like right before the punchline, right when I really needed to sell a punchline. You fucked up the whole joke. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's so weird.
I have literally like when the parlor was there, I've had people come up to me and they were like, "We were helping you, right?" I'm like, "No, you're not helping. I've crafted this, and I like to be in the moment. Like if I ask you a question one-on-one, that's a different thing. But if I'm in the middle of a joke and you yell out something, the timing's all fucking off.
It is. It ruins everything. And some people haven't been to the show. If you want to go to the show, uglytickets.com. Don't come on stage unless you want to rub John's dick. But the end of my act right now, my closer, it's very quiet.
Right.
It's very quiet on purpose. And then there's the punchline at the end. And that is like the most, because like that part right there, if people are quiet, it does well. But there are times when I'm like, and you guys know the material. I don't want to give it away what the material is.
Yeah.
But you guys know what the material is.
And you're building tension.
And I'm building tension in the room. It's like on purpose to make it, uncomfortable for a second or weird or whatever. And like the last couple of shows, people have yelled out and I'm like, you just ruined
the
whole end of my show.
Yeah, because that bit always does really well, especially if
nobody's yelling out stuff. And it's like, I think it was, I don't know if it was Boise or somewhere else.
Yeah.
But it was like literally right when I was about to deliver the final thing. Somebody said something, and I was like, fuck. And then I responded to him, I was like, no, I really fucked myself. So and then it's like, now I don't know what to do because I know this joke isn't going to work now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fart in the microphone just to end it. Like it just, I don't know.
I will say this though. If you are coming to a show, just a little bit of room etiquette. One, don't record. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, did you reach out to that?
I lost it and I couldn't find it. I need to send it. And the crazy thing was she was with the sound booth guy, so he was allowing her to record.
Yeah, somebody recorded a bunch from
all of our
sets from the show. I didn't look at what you recorded mine, but don't record stuff and put it online. It might not be ready yet for people to see it out out there.
I understand why Chappelle locks up those phones.
Yeah, I know people do record it and then they put it on their Instagram or something. And you're like, why'd you do that? Not like I want people to come to the show to see
it for the first time, or it being crafted.
Or it's not done yet, and or they're gonna post they'll post like what I'm talking about. I'm wrapping things up, trying to deliver this joke that usually does really well, and somebody fucks it up. Now it looks like a shitty joke. So don't record. Don't come on stage and don't shout shit out. I know it's not gonna matter. People are still gonna do it. But it was a busy weekend last weekend.
Yeah. It was fun though. I appreciate everybody that came out.
It was good. It was great. And John's got some new bit ideas after last weekend.
Yeah, I've been doing some writing the last few days. So,
you doing all right though? You good?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I just, I get inspired if things are unsettling in my life.
That doesn't go well.
Yeah. Well, not to spend too much time on it, but John's relationship with the one that we talked about a few episodes back.
Yeah.
They got hot and heavy again for a second, and then she stopped talking to him again right before the show, pretty much. Sorry, I didn't.
I didn't even want to talk about that.
Oh yeah. So we don't have to talk about it. I just want to let people know what happened.
So
and then we'll move on
you hear
from
that, ladies? He's single again.
He is single.
So,
So if that 60-year-old woman's out there who rubbed his dick on stage that one time,
it is weird though when you are dealing with personal stuff literally right before a show. Sometimes it's some stuff that really affects you, but then you got to get on stage with that.
I've had instances where like something's been going on. I've literally been crying like 2 seconds before I go on stage, and then you got to do a show.
Yeah.
The bad thing is though, for me, those shows are usually better.
Yeah, there's something weird.
There's something weird that clicks in where everything's falling apart around you, or you think it's falling apart around you, and you have to go right up on stage. That usually ends up being a better show for me. I don't know why.
Yeah. You know what though, John? I think that you. I feel like you're getting soft. You know what I mean? Because it's like you used to have a road manager that would tear into your ass.
Exactly. It's like fucking who gives a shit what just happened, John? You get on stage, put on a goddamn jacket too, bitch.
Put on a turtleneck, you fuck.
All right, that's the Jubal Show podcast for today. I'm not going to go over the list of all the fetishes because I feel like we got enough out. But I will say one fetish before we go.
Let me hear it.
Alaska.
Yes.
The number one fetish in Alaska. Any guesses?
Fish.
You, John, used to live in Alaska.
No, I never lived in Alaska.
Lived there.
You visited a lot.
I've been up there.
Okay, I thought you lived there for a little bit.
Yeah. No.
You have family, though.
Yeah, what do you think?
Fetishes. Wow.
Polar bear claws?
Here's the thing. It gets cold. I think, I don't know. Maybe dudes are really into a lot of hair.
No.
I don't know.
That's not it. I'm only reading this one just because this is the one that was most shocking to me. Fisting.
Holy shit.
Alaskans like the fisting.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
Priceless.
We'll be back in Alaska soon, I'm sure. Doing a show out there, but now we know what you guys like. Not interested here.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So there you go. Alaskans love to be fisted.
Wait. So you think that's on a first date, or is that?
I don't know.
I mean, if you're in Alaska, you might as well go for it. First date right away, whatever.
You're like, it's going to be a long, cold winter. So.
Yeah.
She's like, only 2 weeks.
Yeah. Let's get the whole hand in there. All right. That was the Jubal Show podcast. Make sure you check it out every single Wednesday. iTunes, YouTube, rate, review, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out our show sometime. uglytickets.com. When's the next show?
The next show.
What is it? I'll pull it up right here, actually.
You're in Colorado, I think.
Oh, yeah. Colorado Springs. By the way, Colorado Springs, every show is sold out except for one already. So that's good.
So make sure you come out there. And then the following weekend, we're at Jokers, I think.
Jokers in Tri-Cities, Washington.
Yes.
So get the info and stuff at uglytickets.com. Other than that, go fist yourself and stay away from Corona. Get the coronavirus. All right, bye.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Craig is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Bailey. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Craig, what's up? How long has it been since you heard from Bailey?
It's been about a week.
Okay. Seems like the sweet spot, you know? In that week, did you try to reach out to her at all?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? I thought it went really well, so I'm not sure why she's not getting back to me.
Okay. What'd y'all do?
We went to this restaurant on the water. It's a seafood place.
Nice.
Yeah, they have like great appetizers and stuff, and and then we talked a lot. And I mean, she did bring tarot cards to the date.
Like to do a reading?
Yeah, but she really didn't know how to use them, so it was kind of like fun and cute. It was kind of like an icebreaker type deal.
Okay.
And, and yeah, and we were both like making up stories about what our future would be like, and it was cool. We kind of just like talked about how much kids we wanted and grow up on a farm. It was fun. It was like she was saying something similar as well. And yeah, then everything was going great, and I walked her to her car, and we kind of made out in the parking lot, and we did it for a while, and it was great. And then I don't know, and I want to get a hold of her because she's like really, really fun. She's like really fun, spontaneous type person, which I'm really like looking for right now. And I really like the excitement she brings.
Did anything happen on the date that was awkward at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Because
okay.
The way you said that sounded like there was this huge thing.
Afterwards, I realized I'm kind of embarrassed by it actually, because when I got home, I realized like I spilled olive oil on my pants, like from the bread from like on my crotch area.
Okay.
And I didn't notice at all until I got home. So the only thing I'm thinking of, I'm afraid if she thought like, I peed myself or like something worse from the makeout. I got too excited.
Oh my gosh. So was this it's a big oil stain that was on your pants?
Yeah, it's because I dropped bread on me, and the bread had a lot of oil on it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know. I would have mentioned that I didn't even know. So that's the only thing I think why she might be calling me back.
Especially if it's in a certain area. I mean, it could look awkward.
Yeah. And I tried like calling her next day. She didn't answer. Yeah, I don't know if it's the pants or if it's something else. I don't know. I don't know.
And you said you've texted her. What did you say?
I was just like, hey, how's it going? I had fun. Would love to do that again. I like you a lot.
Yeah, you can't really explain over text. I feel like if I got a message like a guy trying to explain what that was, I don't know how I'd react.
Well, especially if she didn't see it.
Or maybe she did. I don't want to like take a picture of my pants and be like, hey, about this. I think that'd be kind of weird.
All right. Well, yeah, that would be worse,
point,
probably.
Craig, fair
hey, well, I want to talk to you about this.
She's like, what is this?
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her. See if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, great.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Craig is on the phone, and we're about to call Bailey, a girl that he went out with who's now ghosting him, and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Craig, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, I went out with this girl, Bailey. We had a lot of fun. Went to a seafood place. We, played tarot cards, messed around, joked around, made out a little bit. I think it went well. I think everything went well until I got home and I realized I had some oil from the bread I spilled on my pants, and it just fit in my crotch area. It doesn't look great. So, and I called, texted. I haven't heard back. So I don't know. She's ghosting me.
I'm so sorry I'm laughing, but come on. That's got to be kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Like, even if she is ghosting you because of that, it's still pretty funny.
And no, it is 100%.
All right, you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Bailey, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hi, Bailey. How are you? My name is Jubal, and this is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, the whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hi. I'm good. Hi, guys. Thanks for calling, I guess.
Yeah. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're calling because this is a first date follow-up where if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can have us get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them, and you're currently ghosting somebody.
Okay, maybe.
Do you have any idea who would email us?
Well, I mean, I'm casually, have met some people, so I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, Bailey's busy.
So it could be a number of people. You want to throw out a name?
Okay, let's see this week. Is it Craig?
Yes, congratulations. You did win something. You got that right. It's Craig. He emailed us and told us about your date. And he says that you haven't talked to him for a week, and he's wondering if you'll tell us why.
I mean, it actually might kind of sound super stupid, but yeah, I guess I have been avoiding him. So I didn't like his shoes.
What was wrong with his shoes?
He was wearing these half sneaker, kind of like half hiking boot kind of shoe.
Uh-huh.
To our date, and he just felt a little too crunchy granola for me.
A crunchy granola?
Okay.
There's like that type, the granola guys. I don't know. That shouldn't be a big deal. I know that sounds, probably a lot of people think that sounds super stupid, but for me at this point in my life, it just seems like that's his vibe, and I'm like way too tired and like I'm getting older, like to try to change a man and like make a man fit into like the kind of style and life that I would live, and to change how he acts or how he dresses. So yeah, I just feel like I'm past that like teaching stage of my life, and I just want to find a man who is like an already trained, ready to be like the way that I like him.
So you don't want to have to train a dude again
to get him to.
Yeah, like let's be real. We all know we train our men. I mean, come on, like the drastic, like women kind of, we train our dudes to be in the way that we like our dudes, and it just seemed like I'd have to work too hard to try to change him, and I shouldn't want to have to change somebody from who they are.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you're right there. You shouldn't want to do that. I mean, I get wanting to influence somebody. Like, if you really like somebody and you really hate their shoes, I mean, there's definitely a way to be like, babe, you know what you'd look really cute in?
I know, and that seems simple, but it just seems like the way of life. I know, I guess I just felt like I was like, oh, this is going to take like months, years of like trying to like maybe make you be the dude that I'm usually into, but this is not your style. So at this point, I was just like, you know what, forget it. Like, he is actually super hot. I had a great time with him. After that, I was just like, this isn't going to go past the first date.
Did you know that Craig is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you?
No.
Well, he is.
Well, hi there.
Hello. Hi, how's it doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry that you had to hear all that. It's nothing personal.
I think it's kind of shallow, to be honest, especially like over shoes. Like, I have other pairs of shoes. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I don't know how you judge someone based off one appearance, one date, but I guess that's your thing. It's kind of what you do. So.
Well, and I apologize if you were like confused. I mean, I know we had like an awesome kiss at the end of the night, and that was great. It's just like, to me, of course we made out, like I had 2 glasses of Chardonnay and you were there, like makeouts are just like innocent and fun. Like, I think maybe by us kissing, you probably thought it would be more serious after that. But like, I don't know. It didn't have to mean anything. Like, I just thought it was a one great date and that was a great time, but that we just like leave it at that.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess you had a lot of past trauma about training guys or whatever that means. But it was just a pair of shoes. So, I mean, it's fine. It's cool. No worries. I hope you, bring a pair of shoes to your next date so you want the guy to wear. so you'll feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really need to bring the shoes. I was obviously looking for a man who just like knows how to dress on a date is what I kind of mean. Like, I mean, you do you. I'm sure you have plenty of other great shoes. Then like, why was that like the choice to represent who you are on date one? So I wouldn't say this is all on me. Just like, I don't think it has anything to do with trauma. It's just called I don't want to waste my time on someone who like isn't really putting the thought in on a date.
I mean, I think a lot of girls like what I wear. I mean, I didn't like your makeup. It was really sloppy, but I wasn't trying to end the entire relationship because you don't know how to put on makeup. I guess that's your thing. So, I just thought you had a bad makeup day. I want to see how well you did the next time, but I guess we're not doing that. So.
No. And like you said, you said there's plenty of girls who like your shoes. So definitely go find one of them and you'll have a second date, I'm sure.
Are we sure about that? Bailey, would you like another date with Craig? We'll pay for it.
No, I'm good. I like somebody who really wants to bring it and wants to respect me on the date. So I'll pass.
No, I'm good as well. I'd rather not go on a second date with someone who's empty and shallow, has trauma over shoes and shirts, and the very questionable makeup choices.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's Victoria from The Jubal Show. Thank you so much for listening to The Jubal Show on YouTube. If you love the content as much as we love putting it out there, please subscribe. It helps us a lot. And enjoy the drama.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Brandon is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Caitlin. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Brandon, how long has it been since you heard from Caitlin?
Man, it's been probably about a week or so.
Okay. We've been trying to hit her up.
Yeah. Been trying to text, call, and nothing.
Nothing? All right. Well, tell us a little bit about your date.
So we were set up by a mutual friend. Man, my friend was right. Like, Caitlin was beautiful and so fun. And instantly I was hooked. So I took her out to just this chill pizza place, and pretty cool. They let you build your own pizza and put your own toppings and stuff, and you get to be, creative with your pie. Mm-hmm. And that's all cool, but I'm really more of just like a pepperoni guy, so I just did that. But Caitlin, she actually convinced me to try some burrata and prosciutto on my pizza, and I gotta hand it to her. It was delicious. I didn't know what I've been missing out on.
And please tell me you rolled your R's when you ordered that.
I did.
Okay.
I got to throw in a little bit. I love Italian, so anytime I can say burrata or prosciutto,
okay,
I'll throw it in there.
You're really painting a picture now. Thank you.
No, it was great. So good. They were like, well, let's just keep this going. We grabbed the nightcap, got some wine at a place next door. Fortunate enough, Caitlin loves a good whiskey too, so I treated her to an excellent Japanese whiskey, and that opened the door to talking about travel and our hopes and dreams and places we've been, places we'd like to go. So then after that, I walked her home and actually ended the night with a kiss. I guess it was a little awkward, but
it was awkward.
Well, I went in to kiss her, kiss her cheek, and then she turned, and I ended up kissing her lips. And it was kind of an awkward / funny moment, but cool. And
like one of those weird first kiss moments where it's like you're kind of dancing, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go with it.
Yeah. Like it was kind of this funny moment, but it turned into kind of a passionate kiss, and we plan to see each other afterwards.
Okay, so that's good.
But she hasn't gotten back to you. What do you think? What do you think the reason is she's ghosting you?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like we had a great date. The pizza was great. The drinks afterwards were great. The kiss, although awkward, was kind of funny, and she didn't seem put off by it. She actually leaned into the kiss afterwards. So it was like it seemed like everything was happening. But then I don't know. How these things go. Like anything could have happened during the night that she might have, I don't know, just found disgusting or off-putting, and then just didn't want to make it awkward. I don't know. I've never been ghosted, so I have all these questions running through my head.
But did nothing happen that's sticking out in your mind?
No. And even at the, like I said, at the end of the night, with the kiss, I don't think anyone that didn't want to see me again would have engaged like that, And then when we were done, she actually mentioned she was excited to see me again. So that's even more trivial with the situation now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Brandon is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Caitlin, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and see if we can get him another date. But first, Brandon, before we call her, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Caitlin?
So Caitlin and I went on a date. Set up by mutual friends. We had pizza and wine, and that was great. Build your own, and then we went out for drinks afterwards. Great conversation, and I walked her home, and we ended up kissing, and it was great. And then she was seemingly excited to see me again. But after that, it's just been nada. It's been no communication.
And you have no idea why?
Yeah, nothing. It's kind of disappointing because I really liked her. I thought we had great chemistry and it seemed to be mutual. So, yeah, I'd be really bummed if it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, you ready for us to call her?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Caitlin, please?
This is she.
Caitlin, hey, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Caitlin. We're all here. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay, hi.
Hi. What's going on?
What's up?
Not much.
Why are you calling me?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to apologize. Maybe you will now. That's cool. We're calling you because we do a segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with someone and then you ghost them, that person can email us and ask us to call you and see if we can figure out why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you from somebody that you went on a date with.
Oh.
Are you ghosting somebody? Well, you are, but do you know who it is?
Is it Brandon?
Yes. Brandon emailed us and told us a little bit about your date. He said he really likes you and he thought you were into him, so he's confused as to why you're ghosting him. Do you mind telling us?
Well, I did really like him.
Okay.
He's hot and smart and kind of awkward, which is actually kind of charming.
So you liked him, but you're ghosting him.
Well, he texted me something after our date that I just haven't been able to get over. I didn't really know what to do with it.
Well, was it a picture or something?
No, God, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that happens. So
Yeah,
valid question.
I think he's a good guy.
What did he text you?
Okay, let me find it. Okay, the text says, "You're magic and have awakened parts of my body that I have never felt before."
Aww. That sounds romantic.
That's on the line, that's a lot. After one date and kiss and I don't know if he's in a Shakespeare play, is he taking himself seriously when he says that? I kind of was expecting another text that was "Hark, fair maiden, I long for another evening of your presence," or something like that,
But that could have been cute and funny. There's some people out there that believe in love at first sight. So if they're laying it on thick, that could be a good thing.
It was so earnest, and it just kind of felt like too much. And I think he hasn't been in a relationship in a while, and so I was afraid he was in this romantic, dreamy bubble. And I gotta be with someone who's in the world that I'm living in. You know what I mean?
So it just hit you a little bit too much?
It just felt a little, how is that possible? I'm just a person.
Oh my gosh, give yourself a little bit of credit, Caitlin.
You're magic, but I've awakened parts of his body that he's never felt before. It's a little overwhelming to me.
Okay. Well,
and then I don't know if I'm on a pedestal. It just made me a little nervous.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us that. Now I got to let you know that Brandon is on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Hark, fair maiden. Yes, 'tis I. Thy nightingale. Well, I have dreamt of this pleasurous occasion. Well, I would be able to speak to you again.
Hi, Hark. I'm sorry. I just put your business out on the radio, but you didn't have them call me, so.
No, that's quite all right.
What parts of the body were awakened, Brandon?
I mean, I'd rather not discuss that over the phone. I think people understand.
That was pretty bold of you, Brandon. What was going on through your mind when you sent that text?
I don't know. I was awakened. No, I'm a playful guy, but Kayla, I just want to assure you that I do live in a reality. And after our date, I was legit. I've never felt that way. And after my last relationship, I just
was lacking, and I want another date, and I want to be a part of your reality.
Oh,
maybe I'm over the top, but this is how I was feeling, honestly.
Well, Caitlin, would you like another date with Brandon? We'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh. See, Shakespeare's got game.
One is fair maiden. Congratulations, Brandon. You did it. You got another date.
I mean, I like that he has a good attitude and could laugh at this. And I appreciate that we're more on the same page than I thought.
Caitlin, and I can't tell you how excited I am. And I promise, if I'm going overboard with anything, you can always talk to me about it. But hark, Sir Caitlin, my heart and the onions are in bloom. I'll await for our next feast at the Outback Steakhouse soon.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy your blooming onion.
That is a romantic.
Yeah.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Candace is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been married to her husband, Noah, for a year, and she already thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Candace, I'm sorry you're in that situation, but what's going on? Why do you think Noah's cheating?
So here's the thing. Noah is so sweet, and I love him so much. He is a very busy guy. He has always been a very busy guy, and work takes up a lot of his life, and I know that. That's part of the deal. Mm-hmm. But in like the last month or so, it feels like, I don't know, that he's been a lot busier than usual, and he always comes home on his lunch break, which I absolutely love. He doesn't work too far from home, so it's really nice to be able to have that time together. But lately, he's just kind of been making excuses, and he says things like, "Well, it's a work thing," and I don't know. Oh, so we are actually looking for houses right now, which is incredible, and I'm just so excited and so ready to get out of this apartment. So he is also like going on potential house hunting, and he's going to go check these things out. But sometimes I feel like he's gone for hours, and he'll come home and be like, "Oh, well, it wasn't right," or, just something along those lines. And I get it. The market is crap right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know you guys know, and it's going to be really hard for anybody to find anything that we want. But like, I have very high standards, and you know what? He does too. Mm-hmm. So we want to find something that we love, especially, if we're going to pay for it. But
so you're not doing that together? You're not house hunting together. He's doing that by himself?
He's doing, and that, that was something that's fine. I can't always get away at the time that he can go see these houses. Mm-hmm. And I trust him. We have very similar tastes, and, no problem. But he doesn't bring home brochures or floor plans. And every time that I say that I want to go look at the house with him because I can, he'll say things like, "Oh, it's just closer if I stop by," like, or I'm just going to go real quick and no need for you to get up. And I don't know. It just feels weird. Like I want to go see these houses. Like, I'm excited about that.
Is he acting different outside of those times, not house hunting with you and not having lunch with you?
He will get like these random text messages from someone while we're just hanging out at night. Mm-hmm. And I remember asking him, and he was like, "Oh, it's the realtor." And I was like, we hired a realtor? And I don't know. It was just something that I feel like we would have talked about that. And am I just making this up in my head? And this is what he's actually just busy. He's actually going to look at all of these houses, and he's trying to find something really nice and pretty. And he knows that I like surprises, and I don't know. He's probably just working really hard to find a nice place for us that we can call home.
I still think the thing that's striking me the most out of all of this is that you're not in the process of finding your own home.
Yeah.
Like, you're not part of that process.
That is kind of
that feels weird.
Different.
I don't know. This one's kind of tricky because there's nothing that's like screaming red flag to me.
Yeah, but like, he's done stuff like that before in terms of like, one time we had this really amazing date and he hired this chef. You know, it was something that I was like we were going to cook together. And then he was like, hey, I'm surprising you. I hired this chef to come and cook for us. So I was like, oh, you know, and that was like a really cool little date night thing. So things like that, I'm like, well, maybe that's just something that Noah does and I need to get used to, or maybe I need to be like, hey, I do love surprises, but let's talk about how we're spending our money a little better, but I don't want him to stop doing nice things for me.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll call and we'll do the usual. We'll call and pretend that we're from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of today's To Catch a Cheater, and if you just joined us, Candace is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 1 year named Noah might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends them to his wife, Candace, or someone else. But first, Candace, why don't you refresh our memory on the situation?
Well, just real quick, Noah has been a lot busier lately than he usually is. We started looking for houses, but I am not necessarily part of the process, and I want to be, and he's gone a lot looking at houses, and I want to be a part of that process. He's also kind of getting text messages that he says is from the realtor, but I didn't know we hired a realtor, so I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss for what's going on.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Noah.
Yeah, this is Noah.
Hi, Noah. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Is this something that's going to take a while?
No, actually, it won't take much time at all. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you would like to within the 50 United States of these Americas. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value, and it just takes a couple minutes. I can take down the information over the phone.
Yeah, let's just do it on the phone right now.
Great. Okay, first thing that I would need would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Can I send them to Bianca?
Would you like to put a card in that flower delivery to Bianca?
Yeah, how about I can't wait for your next open house?
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to put a linky emoji after that?
I certainly can. Yeah, we just got the option of being able to use emojis. So a little can't wait for your open house winky face. And then the next thing I will need would have been the address, but I don't need that anymore because this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name is Jubal.
I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on our show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, we see who they send flowers to. And your wife, Candace, is on the phone listening.
Noah, who the is Bianca?
It's just our realtor.
Noah, who is Bianca? We don't have a realtor.
How do you think we've been viewing so many houses? We have a realtor that's been getting us into a ton of awesome places.
Noah, we haven't been doing anything. We haven't been viewing any houses. You have been viewing houses.
Wait, it just dawned on me. You had a radio show call me to see if I was cheating. This is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, is it? Is it ridiculous? Is it more ridiculous than you cheating on me within our first year of being married? We're actually supposed to be looking for houses. Are you going to houses and banging some for me? Are you banging some realtor in new open houses? What open houses? Talk to me about the open houses, Noah. Oh my God, I can't
open houses I've been going to.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any of these open houses. I haven't seen floor plans. I haven't seen brochures. The right fit. Oh, okay.
The houses just haven't been the right fit yet.
You know what? I'm going to look up, what was her name again? I'm going to look up her realtor name. I'm going to look up where she goes.
She's just our realtor. Stop making a scene.
Okay. Oh, I'm making a scene. You guys, I'm making a scene. Okay.
Why are we sending winky faces to your realtor?
She's getting us into houses before they're on the market sometimes so that we can try and get ourselves a better deal because the interest rates are crazy right now, hon. This is ridiculous that you're calling me about this.
Okay, great. Why don't I give Bianca a call? Because it's my money too, right? It's our money. It's our marriage. It's our life. It's going to be our house. So why don't I get her number and let's just make sure that the next open house that you get in on, we get in on. I think that's fair. Yeah, right?
That could be fair when you're calm and not on the radio. This is embarrassing.
Wouldn't you want to make sure that she understands that you're not cheating? Because I'm not convinced.
It doesn't sound very convincing that you're not.
We only talk about addresses and houses. It's literally about it.
It's a winky face for me.
Okay. Well, then, if that's what it is, then maybe just send me the text messages that she's sending. So that way I can click on the addresses and I can look at these houses. Because who knows? Maybe I would have actually loved them.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's so ridiculous that you need to see that. We're married. We live together. It's not as ridiculous as you're calling me on the radio.
Bro, your wife thinks you might be cheating on her, and you're not willing to show her the text messages with the realtor who you just sent a winky face to and flowers.
Yeah, right.
It's not that big of a deal.
Is it not that big of a deal because it's not that big of a deal to you? Because you don't want to get caught because you're not the one worried that your spouse is cheating?
Nothing is happening. Okay. I'm busy at work. I don't know why you're doing this right now.
Does Bianca know you're married?
I'm not answering any of this. I'll talk to you later when I get home.
Okay.
Wow.
He hung up, Candace.
Oh, my God.
Candace, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. It definitely sounds not like an innocent house hunting.
I really didn't want you to be right, but I really think you should hunt down Bianca.
I thought he was just looking for our house,
Get a hold of this Bianca woman and see.
Maybe it is just that, or maybe it's still in the flirtation stage, and maybe it's south. I don't know. Yeah. I'd be very upset, but I also would want to confront her.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to do right now.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Asante came to TurboTax after graduating from culinary school and landing a job in the hottest kitchen in town.
My hands are full all day, every day. I love it.
Asante, as your TurboTax expert, I'll make your moves count, guaranteeing 100% accurate filing and your maximum refund. Sound good?
Yes, expert.
Switch to Intuit TurboTax and make your moves count. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to Very Special Episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Yellow.
Hi, this is Pete Eakins. I'm calling from. I was looking for Justin. It's regarding the big game tickets that you won.
Yeah, I'm wondering where my tickets are, bro. Game's coming up, man.
Yeah, obviously you have not received the tickets from us yet.
Yeah.
I bet you're excited about it. You're a fan of one of the teams?
Oh, absolutely. 49ers all the way.
Oh, well, that's so cool. We do these giveaways all the time for these games, and most of the time it's not somebody who's an actual fan. So this is going to be tough news, I guess, to break.
Say what?
Yeah, I know that you entered our sweepstakes and you were the grand prize winner and got yourself a pair of tickets to the game.
Yeah.
And you are a 49ers fan, which means that this game probably means a lot to you. So, yeah, we are not going to be able to furnish those tickets to you. I'm so sorry.
Why not?
It's funny how people say furnished tickets, isn't it? It's not like furniture. You know, you're not furnishing an apartment. You're not going to sit on your tickets.
Yeah, I don't give a about that, my guy. Where are my tickets?
We aren't going to be able to give you the tickets, and I know you won them, and we do have a consolation I'd like to talk about.
I'm sorry, are you hard of hearing? Like, I'm saying, why can't you furnish the tickets? And you keep saying you can't come up with them. Yeah. We've established that. Why the can't you provide me with my tickets that I want?
We don't have them. They're not.
What do you mean you don't have them? You have the you're giving away.
It's got to be hard to hear, and you've got to be super excited because you won the tickets and you're a 49ers fan, and to be able to watch them play in the biggest game of all, it's got to be huge. I mean, I'm excited to go just for the vibe of it.
Just answer the question and tell me where the tickets are. Like, what happened to them?
They're being used by another.
What do you mean? By whom? Who's like taking my tickets or whatever?
Okay. I'll just be completely transparent with you. And remember, I do have a consolation here that I think is going to be pretty sweet.
It better be an extra set of tickets.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be that because we don't have, they're hard to get tickets. So that's why I'm so excited to go. I mean, the energy in that field.
Whoa. You're going? Like, whoever the you are, like, where did you get tickets?
Got them same way you did, basically.
What do you mean? Okay, wait, what? Did you, take my tickets?
That's a tough thing to answer, and I would like to just...
Oh, my God! Off, dude. Okay, look, I'm coming down there. I am going to find you, and I'm going to get my tickets back, because I'm sure this is illegal or some kind of violation of that.
My little Patricia... Okay, I've got to come clean. I've got to come clean because you're obviously upset. And remember, I do have something that I think you're going to like a lot. But anyway, my little Patricia, my sweet little daughter, is a huge fan of Taylor Swift. And I just had to take the ticket so that I could take her to the game just in case Taylor Swift is
Shut up, dude. I'm hanging up. I know where this business is. I'm coming down and, watch the out, dude.
I am prepared to offer you some tickets to a really cool Super Bowl party down the street.
Give me your name right now, because when I come down there, I'm going to be hollering it, and you better come out.
You want... I'm sorry, the phone broke up there. What do you want?
Your name.
Okay, well, my name is Jubal.
Okay, what kind of name is that? Okay, whatever.
This is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your girlfriend Jessica set you up. She has your tickets. It's a joke. She got the tickets were delivered a week ago, and she's
up, man.
The tickets were delivered a week ago. She's had them this whole time because she wanted to mess with you.
Oh man, dude, you had me fired up, dude. I've bought plane tickets, man. I've bought hotels and Airbnbs and all that. I've lined it up, man. I was ready to let them loose.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to very special episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is back for another round.
We had a big bear of a man who was called Mal Evans, who was our roadie.
And what's coming back on the plane?
Can I take your order? Can I get a tall chai?
A large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got. Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah. Large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a sexy zombieing game of trivia for all the trivia glory. Also, speaking of fall and sexy zombies, you and your house need to get ready for fall, and Macy's has got you covered with a $100 gift card to Macy's, because not only are they here to hook you up for You versus Victoria, they're also here to help with all of your fall decor needs. So shop in-store or at Macy's.com. And if you want to play Victoria, call us up right now, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com. And now let's get Victoria's brain all revved up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Here you go, Victoria. Answer these as quick as possible. Why can't ghosts lie?
Because they are... I'm going to say holy, but they're...
Okay, that's cute.
You can see right through them. That's why.
Dang it. Close.
Why did the Headless Horseman start a business?
Because he had no money?
No, because he wanted to get ahead in life. What's a skeleton's least favorite room in the house?
Oh, I know this. I think last time I said kitchen. No, living room.
Yes, you got it correct. All right,
Wait,
you got your work cut out for you.
The living room?
Living room.
Oh, living. I get it. Okay.
You versus Victoria is next. It's the Jubal Show.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for a $100 Macy's gift card. And let's see who today's contestant is for You versus Victoria. It's Raider. What's up, Raider? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. That's a cool name.
It is a very cool name.
Thank you.
Have you been on the show before, Raider?
No, I actually got called in, but my phone died and it hung up. So.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You ready to take on Victoria?
Yeah.
You think you beat me?
Yeah, me and my dad listen every day on the way to school.
Oh, cool.
Today's finally my chance.
All right, here it is, Raider, your chance. We're going to send Victoria out of the studio, and the game is played like this. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Okay.
How old are you, Raider? Real quick.
I'm 13.
13? Okay.
Okay, this is great.
Yeah.
This is really
I have a feeling you're going to destroy Victoria.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to laugh.
All right, here we go, Raider. Your time starts now.
What year was the Emancipation Proclamation issued?
Pass.
What is the chemical symbol for oxygen?
OX.
How many laws of motion are there?
5.
What are the bones in your spine called?
Vertebrae.
How many months of the year have 31 days?
6.
What do paleontologists study?
Dinosaur bones?
Okay, got that in. We'll bring Victoria back into the studio. And while she's getting her headphones on and stuff, Raider, what's something you would like the world to know today?
I was born on the 10th anniversary of 9/11.
Oh, wow.
That is an
That's
interesting
crazy
day to think about when you celebrate your birthday.
What age were you when you knew that that was a thing?
I don't know. I think of it as a cool thing.
Yeah.
Some people always make fun of me for it, but it's not something
Why
to
would
be
they
ashamed
make
about.
fun of you for that?
Yeah, why?
It's just your birthday.
Like you had any control over that
Yeah, exactly. All right, Raider. How do you think Victoria's going to do?
2 out of 6.
What?
2 out of 6, okay.
Really? That low?
All right, here we go, Victoria. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Raider outright to win. And Raider, you can tell Victoria when to go.
Ready, go.
What year was the Emancipation Proclamation issued?
Oh, I knew it. Dang it. Wait, I know this one. I don't think I know this one. 69? 67.
Okay.
59? 39. 49. 49. 29.
49 what?
19.
Okay.
18. 1889. No, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to think of it.
Dude, there's
Keep
other
going.
questions.
I know.
bro.
Just keep going. Keep going.
What is the chemical symbol for oxygen?
Chemical symbol. OX? That's not right. I know. Keep going.
How many laws of motion are there?
3.
This may be like the least amount of questions you've ever gotten to.
Well, because I know the Emancipation Proclamation. Like, I swear that's one of the dates I learned.
Right, but I mean, you understand it's a timed event, right? And do you also understand that you can, if you don't know the answer to a question, you could just say pass. He tells you the instructions every single day.
The thing is, I feel like I knew it, so I wanted to guess it.
Okay, that's fair.
The timed
27
portion.
seconds on that.
Well, Raider thought you'd get 2 out of 6.
So.
You did barely got 2 questions in. And let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did.
Victoria got 1 correct.
Oh!
And Raider got 2 correct.
Raider, congratulations.
Well, okay,
you beat
Raider.
Victoria outright.
Victoria, did you catch that he's 13?
Yep.
I was catching that whenever he said when he was born. I was like, oh, boy.
And you got a $100 gift card to Macy's, so congratulations. Let's get the answers now with Nina.
The Emancipation Proclamation was issued in 1863. The chemical symbol for oxygen is O. There are 3 laws of motion.
I got that one kind of right.
You did get that one right.
OX.
The bones in your spine are called vertebrae.
Oh, I knew that.
There are 7 months of the year that have 31 days, and paleontologists do study fossils or dinosaur bones.
Who?
Paleontologists?
Who are they?
They're basically one in my dreams.
Raider, thank you for playing, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pay attention to school.
We play you versus Victoria the same time every single weekday morning. Remember, if you want to play Victoria, all you have to do is DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com, and you too could take on the trivia powerhouse that is Victoria Ramirez.
Do you come with any strategy to you versus Victoria?
Normally it's just to get through as many questions as possible. But when you say one of those that I think I know, I can't help but want to know. I don't know why I keep guessing it.
This little kid came up to me this weekend, and the first thing he said to me was, "Why is Victoria so bad?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "At the game."
Wow, you try coming on here. That 30 seconds really puts pressure on you. I get flabbergasted, okay?
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Melissa is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Austin. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Melissa, how long has it been since you heard from Austin?
It's been about a week.
So did you try to reach out to him?
I have, yeah. I mean, I just kind of just thanked him for a wonderful time, and I would love to do it again soon. And I haven't heard of anything, but I thought, our date was really solid. Mm-hmm. So I'm really surprised.
Sure. Why don't you tell us about the date?
Sure. Okay. Well, we met on Bumble. I was instantly attracted to him. Just to set you up, just to know the backstory a little bit before the date. Like, we had talked for a couple of weeks, and, we had some really great phone conversations. So, like, the anticipation to meet in person was, like, super high. Mm-hmm. We met at an indoor mini golf arcade place.
That's fun.
Yeah. And we, like, kissed right away. It was...
Right away?
Wow.
It felt like we were magnets.
Oh,
okay.
That's hot.
Yeah, and I really haven't felt like something like this before. Sparks were flying. The date was just super hot and exciting. So yeah, I didn't want the night to end, and we went back to Austin. We started talking about life while we're staring at the sky from his balcony, and we hooked up.
Okay.
So yeah, like the chemistry was just crazy.
When you kissed right away, describe like what happened there.
So since we were talking for a couple weeks and it was building up, I already felt really familiar, like I've known him. So when I saw him waiting for me at the front, I just like instantly like ran up to him and he like scooped me up and it was like out of a movie and we just started like kissing.
Oh,
like,
wow. Okay.
So it's like,
yeah.
Wow, nice to meet you.
Okay.
It was like that Dirty Dancing scene, you know, like where you know, and it just felt so spontaneous and we just instantly felt super comfortable, you know. It was really sweet. So anyway, I left in the morning and, you know, I told him verbally, like, can't wait to see him again. And, you know, I joked that, you know, he better call me. And he said, of course. And that was it. And I'm so confused.
Did anything happen, like, that would have made him not call you back?
I mean, the only thing that I can think about was, like, I do have a kid, and I wasn't completely upfront with him. Felt like I needed to know, like, that something was really there, that it really was real. And as soon as we met, like, I knew that it was. It's just, like, a hard thing to slip in when you're on an amazing date.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was leaving, I told him I need to get home to my kid. And
okay. And that's the first he heard of you having a kid?
Yes. Yeah, and I kept it light. I didn't like really want to get into it just because I really was in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like maybe he was like processing that news as I was leaving. I don't know. He seemed like he internalized it, but it seemed like I did say, let's talk about it next time. And it seemed like that was definitely a conversation like I'm open to having. And it felt like he's someone that would also be open to having that conversation. That's just why I'm just surprised because he seems like a really open person.
Well, you could be processing though, because, you know, if real feelings are starting to develop at that point, then you really have to ask yourself, like, okay, you know, what role am I going to play with somebody that has a child? Like, how does that work?
Well, we'll see. We'll play a song, come back and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Melissa is on the phone, and Melissa is getting ghosted by Austin. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Melissa, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so I met this incredible guy off of Bumble. We talked for a couple of weeks. We went on this like mind-blowing date. We hooked up. The chemistry was off the charts. And lo and behold, I slip in when I'm walking out the door. I have to get home to my kid, and I feel like I freaked him out. And I haven't heard from him since, and it's been a week.
Because that was the first time that you told him that you had a kid, was when you were leaving.
Yes, but I do feel like we, coming in hot with our chemistry, I just felt like it wasn't ever the right time to really unpack that. But I feel like that's what a second date would be for.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Austin, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Austin, what's up, man? This is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Austin. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi. Wow. That's overwhelming.
How are you?
Good. So I'm on the call with 3 people here.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
I believe so.
Well, we do a segment on the show. It's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can ask us to email you and ask why you're ghosting. And we got an email about you, Austin.
Okay.
You have any idea who it would be?
I feel like you do.
I feel like it's probably Melissa.
You are correct, sir.
So you're intentionally ghosting her.
I don't know if I would use the word ghosting. I did put some space there and didn't call her.
Do you mind telling us why? She wants to know.
Oh, man, it's kind of complex. I feel like when people want to get together, that they should have a clean space for each other. You know what I mean?
Clean space?
So she's got a whole situation going on with her.
What's the situation?
I don't know if she lives with her. She has a kid.
Mm-hmm.
how do I say this without throwing any? So we stayed together at my place, and it was like in the morning. I'm half asleep because we had some drinks, we had a good time, and her phone's going off like constantly, and I'm like, is that my phone? No. Oh, it's hers. Okay, and she's texting and doing whatever, and then she picks up the phone. She thinks I'm asleep, I'm sure, and she's like whispering, but she sounds really tense, like someone's barking at her on the phone. And I hear her saying like, oh, no, I have too much to drink. No, I'm staying at a friend's house. I'll be home soon. And I was like, what? And then before she hangs up, I could hear her be like, you too, which to me was like somebody just said, I love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm standing there like, what the? I don't know if I can cuss on the radio, but like, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm waiting for her to maybe tell me something. And then she tells me she has to get home to her kid, which... okay, you have a kid. I don't know why you're telling me now and you didn't tell me earlier, but I mean, it's not going to make me ghost you. But then I'm waiting there for her to explain further. But then she just leaves, and I'm like, is she going home to like husband and ex-boyfriend, a baby daddy? I don't know. She said something about a baby daddy, like I'm so sorry, my baby daddy, for waking you up or whatever. She kind of briefed it out like it meant nothing, and I'm like, you're telling me that you're answering the phone from your baby daddy. Clearly you're going home to him, and that's a whole situation.
But is he just babysitting the kid, though?
No, the conversation that she was having, I couldn't make out exactly what she was saying. But clearly there's this guy who's borderline yelling at her, and she's like, no, I'm sorry, no, I just got drunk. I'm staying at a friend's. I'll be home soon. I heard her say, I'll be home soon. That's really messy. Right. And I had a great time with her, and it was a very passionate date, and we really hit it off. I was shocked. I said, wow. So you're getting involved with me. It's so intense, but you have a whole situation happen.
Well, thanks for telling us. I appreciate it. And now I'll let you know that she's actually on the phone listening.
Yeah.
And wants to talk to you.
Hi, Austin. Yeah, I'm happy to hear
like that.
Yeah, I mean, this was my idea to have you on the radio. So I wanted to hear your side of the story. All I can say is that, yes, my child's father, he is still in love with me, and I just felt like it's best right now to keep him happy while, we have our son. So I play along, but we are definitely not together at all.
So that was him.
So he thinks you're together.
Yeah, but
it's more for our kid, because we want to have a family unit for him. And it's not fair to our kids just because we didn't work out that we have a divided family.
Wait, this guy thinks that you're with him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's for our kid right now. It's a temporary situation until it changes.
Melissa, listen, obviously we had a great time and we connect at a very deep level. Physically, we're drawn to each other like I can't even explain it with words. It's very noble that you put your child first, but at the end of the day, you basically have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
He thinks that all he has to do is work harder to get you if he's not all the way there. It is just so dramatic. It's like so.
He knows we're not together, though. Like, for what it's worth, he knows that. That's what
you say. That's what you say. And with all due respect, men don't see it like that. They see it as you're just adjusting, and he's going to eventually get you. And at the end of the day, I know you say you're playing along, but obviously he said, I love you, and you said, you too. So no matter what you think in your mind.
As a person, I'm not in love with him.
But that's got to be an awkward thing to hear anyway. You're laying next to somebody else.
I think if you clean up your situation, it takes a little bit of growing, and you make final what the relationship is with him. Like, if you're not with him, he has to know that, and he can't think there's a chance. And hit me up sometime. But Melissa, let me ask you one question. Do you sleep in the same bed with him, Melissa?
I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, but it's for our kid.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so you have no business even talking to me, and that sucks to say because I had a great time with you, but you have no business talking to me.
Too. I just know that I won't find chemistry like we have ever again, and I hate to see that guy, and I feel like I had to shoot my shot, I guess, so, I tried.
Well, Austin, would you like to go out with Melissa again? We'll pay for it.
I can't do that right now. I mean, in a year, if things change, call me back up. Give us a free date. But right now...
Okay. I respect that. And, I'll clean up my situation, and I hope you don't meet someone else, and I'll call you however long it takes. I'll circle back.
Well, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Are you ready to move your career forward? Make your comeback with Purdue Global and get college credit for your work, school, life, or military experiences. With these credits, you may have already completed up to 75% of your undergraduate degree. You've worked hard to get where you are. It's time to get the recognition you deserve and earn a degree you'll be proud of. One that employers will trust and respect. When you take the next step in your life and career, make it count with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Shopping for humans is hard. Shopping for your dog is easy, thanks to Bark. Every month, we deliver toys and treats just for your dog. Whether it's fun plush or tough toys for heavy chewers, we spoil all the dogs. Subscribe now and get a free upgrade at barkbox.com/iHeart.
Did you know that most salads travel over 2,000 miles to reach your plate? But not with 80 Acres Farms. Their crisp salad greens and herbs are food less traveled, going from farm to store in days, not weeks. They stay fresher for longer in your fridge. My salad lasts all week long, which means less food waste and easy meal planning. Oh, and did I mention there's no need to wash these greens? Because 80 Acres Farms uses 0 pesticides. Visit 80acresfarms.com to learn more and find their salads and salad kits at your local Harris Teeter.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Gabrielle is on the phone today for a first date follow-up. She's getting ghosted by a dude named Orlando. So we're about to call him in a few minutes and see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he's ghosting her. But first we need to talk about the date. Gabrielle, how long has it been since you heard from Orlando?
The last communication was about 3 days ago. I've texted him about 4 times and nothing.
So 3 days may not be officially ghosting, but it's the attempt at the reaching out that makes you feel that way. Yeah, it does. I get that. Well, why don't you tell us about the date and how you met Orlando?
So we met on Hinge and bonded over karaoke songs and decided to hit a holiday-themed karaoke bar for our date. We ended up having some holiday drinks like spiked peppermint hot cocoa and mulled wine.
Oh, I love those places.
And we were kind of like each other's cheerleaders as we performed each song.
Okay, that's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, afterwards, we grabbed another round and found a table in the back of the bar, and we just talked, and it was under some lights by a fire. It was really romantic and cozy.
So then, what do you think could have gone wrong on the date? What did you guys talk about?
Well, we were really comfortable with each other, and I think it might have been because I started crying. We started talking about being cheated on, and it triggered me because my ex-fiance cheated on me right before our wedding, and
oh my gosh,
it was 2 years ago, but I didn't really expect to cry, but maybe that's why.
How did he react while you were crying?
I mean, he was sympathetic. He seemed really nice. I just don't know what went wrong.
What intensity level are we talking about with the cry?
Good question.
You know, was it like tearing up or was it full on
bawling
on the floor? You know?
Well, I mean, I needed some tissues. Like I said, I really didn't expect to cry. I think it was just I'd had too much to drink. I can get a little emotional when I drink.
Understandable. I'm trying to picture like him, like this reaction, because it could have gone like, you know, he made you feel comfortable in that space. Like,
yeah, I mean, I thought he was fairly nice. Yeah. Considering what we were talking about.
Did he give you like a hug or?
He put his arm around me.
Okay. So then what happened after? Did you guys recover from that and have fun again? Or?
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the date was great.
How did the date end?
A hug.
A hug. Okay. How long did the whole exchange about that, like, how long did that take? You know, was it a quick thing or, you know, was it like an hour of crying?
It was pretty quick.
All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call him, and we'll see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, guys, it's Roger from Bull Oak. Listen, are you struggling from erectile dysfunction? You're not alone. There is a solution, but you need to take the first step and ask for help. Contact us now at Bull Oak Medical Clinic of DC. We have a groundbreaking solution that's transformed the lives of thousands of men and is now available here. Our WAVE technology is backed by 50 clinical studies, including research from prestigious Cambridge University. It revitalizes blood flow by repairing blood vessels, all without the need for pills and no side effects. If you're ready to end your erectile dysfunction struggles, contact us now and get a discreet free assessment and blood flow ultrasound. Visit bullockclinics.com. That's bullockclinics.com. Your first treatment's on us. That's right. Schedule an appointment and your first treatment is free. This is a $600 value. Call in the next 2 minutes. 703-337-1919. That's 703-337-1919. Reclaim your love life and put an end to your erectile dysfunction. Call 703-337-1919 or visit bulloakclinics.com.
You're ready for a comeback. And with Purdue Global, you can do more than take classes. You can take charge of your story, of your career, of your life. Earn a degree you can be proud of and get an education employers respect. It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Shopping for humans is hard. Shopping for your dog is easy, thanks to Bark. Every month, we deliver toys and treats just for your dog. They deserve to be spoiled anyway. At Bark, we send your dog a whole new collection of toys and treats made just for them every single month. Whether it's our fun plush toys from BarkBox or our ultra-tough toys from Super Chewer, we give your dog exactly what they want. For a limited time, we'll double your first box for free. To get your free upgrade, go to barkbox.com/iHeart.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Gabrielle is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Orlando that she really liked. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, why don't you refresh everybody's memory, Gabrielle, on your situation?
So we had a really great date. It was kind of holiday themed. And I started crying, and I think that might be the reason, but I'm not really sure.
And you were crying about your ex, right?
Yes.
Because he cheated on you.
Yes, it's been 2 years now, though, so. Victoria's
looking at me like I sounded insensitive. Did I sound like I was being sarcastic?
You're not insensitive, but it's almost like one of those moments where you're like, damn, Jubal, don't bring it up. But it needs to be brought up.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I was not coming off like
accusing
cold.
her.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to call him right now. You ready, Gabrielle?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Orlando?
This is he. How can I help?
Hey, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, Orlando. Whole show's here.
Hi.
My name's Nina.
I'm Victoria.
Oh, hey. I listen to you guys all the time. What's up?
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I love your show. So, why are you guys calling?
Are you ghosting somebody right now?
I wouldn't call it ghosting, but, I mean, if this is what I think it is, like, I'm not responding to, I guess that's the definition of ghosting, then. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. This is a first date follow-up where if you ghost somebody, they have us get you on the phone to ask why you're ghosting them. We got an email about you from Gabrielle.
Yeah, I remember Gabrielle.
Why are you non-respondent?
Okay, so I don't want to be gross or nothing, right? But, like, I'm just being real about this. It was a great date up until a moment when she started crying, which, you know, like that part's not bad. You know, she had a rough, you know, last boyfriend, or I think it was her fiance or something like that.
Yeah.
Would, like, cheat on her. So I get being emotional about that.
She told us a little bit about that. She said that she thinks that might be the reason that you're ghosting her.
So it kind of is, not really. I don't mind the fact that she was crying, but, like, I don't know if you can say this on the radio, but, like, she was digging into her panties for tissues.
Oh.
What?
Right?
I'm sorry.
Like, tissues?
I'm confused.
Are you being literal with that?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
She had tissues in her underwear.
Why do you hide tissues in there?
I thought you would do that in your bra.
I was not digging into my panties. I was wearing a skirt with built-in shorts and pockets. I was reaching into my pocket.
Wait, what?
I love that, actually.
Well,
That. Oh.
Orlando, yeah, if you've listened to these before, that's Gabrielle. She's been listening to this whole conversation.
Yeah,
I was wearing shorts with pockets.
Oh, hey, Gabrielle. How you doing, girl?
Okay.
Hi.
I love that.
So just to recap, Orlando, you have been ghosting Gabrielle because she was digging into her panties.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, not for nothing. Like, I at first, I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know if she was excited or crying or what. But, like, that was weird, And, like, there was one point when, like, you and I hugged because I was trying to reach for the tissues, the napkins on the bar behind you. Because I thought it was weird that you were going, again, I don't mind you being open with me. It's a real compliment that you can feel that comfortable around me. I just thought I just thought you were reaching someplace weird in public, and that's rough for a first date, right? Like, am I the crazy one here, or?
It's just funny to think about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So, Gabrielle, you weren't digging in your panties.
No, definitely not.
So, like, how? I mean, like, you were wearing, like, everything short, which is fine. How you dress is how you dress, and you were looking good, but that really doesn't look right in public, or at least give me a heads up if that's the kind of person you are,
They were just really short and really tight short.
Definitely didn't look like that, but if that's the case, my apologies. I just didn't want to get weird like that without a conversation, at least,
You could have asked me about it.
How am I going to ask a grown woman in public, like, are you reaching where the sun don't shine for tissues?
Get your hand out of your panties.
Just where are those tissues coming from? You magician?
Yeah.
Mary Poppins up in there.
Yeah, what else you got in there?
Oh, what a great misunderstanding.
Yeah, it seems like a big misunderstanding. Orlando, would you like to go out on another date with Gabrielle? We'll pay for it.
I mean, sure. This time, though, everyone's wearing jeans.
That's a good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, well, congratulations, Gabrielle. You got another date, and a very awkward question for Orlando got cleared up.
Yeah. I mean, if you still want to go out with somebody that assumed you were digging in your panties and all that, we're not judging.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone, and thanks, Orlando, for giving me another chance.
Oh.
Hey, no worries. I'm glad we got to clear this up. And I'm glad, for what it's worth, I'm glad you guys called. I wasn't going to respond to the text messages, but...
It's like, I was going to ask you, but I wasn't going to respond.
Hey, Gabrielle, I just want to say, the first date was fantastic for what it's worth. And, I am really excited to see you again. I'm just glad to know that, there's a little bit more decorum between us than what I first thought.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Orlando, when you show up on the date, pull a handkerchief out of your underwear.
I mean, I'll be doing magic tricks, just not those.
Jubal's first date follow-up, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
You deserve to treat yourself. So turn your tax refund into a U fund and give yourself a Straight Talk Wireless Extended Silver Unlimited plan and get a new Samsung Galaxy A14 on them. You can get a great everyday value on wireless with Straight Talk's unlimited plan starting at $25 a line per month for 4 lines. You'll save so much you'll be enjoying that refund all year long. It's the refund that keeps on refunding. Find Straight Talk at straighttalk.com or at your local Walmart store.
Taxes and fees not included. Offer valid through 4/14/24 while supplies last. Online only. Must purchase a Straight Talk Extended Silver Unlimited plan to qualify. Limit of 5 phones per customer. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Not combinable with auto pay discount.
Make Whole Foods Market your wellness destination. Find savings on organic greens like kale and chard. Love salmon? Try EU Organic Atlantic Salmon. Available now. In the bakery, grab a loaf of the Forbidden Rice Batard and get wallet happy with 365 by Whole Foods Market organic salad kits. Remember, all the food they sell must meet rigorous quality standards that ban more than 260 ingredients. Focus on wellness now at Whole Foods Market.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is...
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is stranger than fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to Very Special Episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Jared is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Tess. So in a few minutes, we'll call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Jared, how long has it been since you talked to Tess?
About a week.
Have you tried to reach out to her a few times?
Yeah, she hasn't gotten back to me at all. You know, we both have like the read scripts off, so I have no clue if she's reading my text or not.
Well, tell us about the date.
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought it went really well. We went to this really fancy, you know, like fixed menu experience kind of places. I really wanted to impress her, and the food was great. You know, it was fancy, but not like stuffy. You know, it was kind of chill, laid back. I mean, I thought we had a great time.
Okay. So what made you feel like it was a great time? Like, were you guys laughing? Did you get a little cuddly?
You know, it was really, I think, the connection that we had as people. Like, I felt like after getting to talk to her a little bit more, that I saw like a flash of somebody that I could build a future with, someone I could respect, because she takes her like life, her romantic life, her career, like all very seriously. And we're both kind of not into like hookup culture, you know, like there's nothing wrong with people want to have fun, but we're both looking for something deeper. We don't want to just date randomly. Like, we're looking for a real connection and like marriage, you know?
Oh, you talked about all that on the first date.
Yeah, it was really, it was a pretty long time. We just, you know, it's a lot of courses. And on top of that, the conversation was just so good, you know?
Who initiated the conversation about looking for marriage and all that kind of stuff?
Tess did. You know, she was really like, I'm very much not looking to just date without, she's looking to date very deliberately, you know? Mm-hmm. Not like, oh, there's just a guy, let me go see if he's cute. It's kind of like, no, I want somebody I can really build a life with.
And you responded to that well. I'm just wondering if, because maybe how he responded could be part of the reason why she...
That's true.
Yeah, like, did you bust out a ring and ask her to marry you right there?
No, I held back a little bit. You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is it. But I did get like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for too. So I was excited.
Did something else happen? Did you have food in your teeth?
I hope not. Well, really, I did feel a little bit underdressed. I will say that. But I don't know. I don't think she'd be bothered by that somehow. I also wonder if maybe the restaurant was a little bit too fancy, a little bit too like, here's your next course, you know? I'm wondering if it's too nice and maybe too many, like, here's our dish with the special sauce and this is how the chef intends for you to eat it, you know, like, it's kind of like very showy, very experienced kind of thing. And I don't know, some people aren't into that.
Did she seem like she wasn't into it?
I thought she was, but, you know, sometimes, like, it's hard to read people, you know?
I was just thinking if there was any point in your rounds of dinner that she started to get a little awkward, or did you notice anything change?
I didn't really. I thought because by the end of it, you know, we had a very nice hug. Like you said, we're both kind of not into, like, moving too quickly, hookup culture. So it wasn't, like, anything too much, but we had a very nice dinner. Very nice hug. I mean, I do wonder, I've gained some weight, and I'm not talking about, like, muscle weight. So, like, I do wonder if that might be a problem. I really hope not, because that would be a little bit devastating if that was the case.
Aww. Do you remember the last thing that she said to you?
Yeah, she said, I had a great time.
All right, well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
Hi, I'm Susie Essman.
And I am Jeff Garland.
Yes, you are. And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. We're going to watch every single episode. It's 122, including the pilot, and we're going to break them down.
And by the way, most of these episodes I have not seen for 20 years.
Yeah, me too. We're going to have guest stars and people that are very important to the show, like Larry David.
I did once try and stop a woman who was about to get hit by a car. I screamed out, "Watch out!" And she said, "Don't you tell me what to do!"
And Cheryl Hines.
Why can't you just lighten up and have a good time?
And Richard Lewis.
How am I going to tell him I'm going to leave now?
Can you do it on the phone? Do you have to do it in person? What's the deal?
Not canceling cable. You have to go in. He's a human being. He's helped you.
And then we're going to have behind-the-scenes information, tidbits.
Yes, tidbits is a great word.
Anyway, we're both a wealth of knowledge about this show because we've been doing it for 23 years. So subscribe now, and you could listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes.
1 week, we'll be on the case with special agents from NASA as they crack down on black market moon rocks.
H. Ross Perot's on the other side and he goes, "Hello, Joe. How can I help you?" I said, "Mr. Perot, what we need is $5 million to get back a moon rock."
Another week, we'll unravel a 90s Hollywood mystery.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective or something. These Canadian cops trying to solve this 25-year-old mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction. It's normal people plopped down in extraordinary circumstances. It's a story where you say, this should be a movie. Listen to Very Special Episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is back for another round. We have more insightful conversations between myself, Paul Muldoon, and Paul McCartney about hit songs. Yesterday, Band on the Run, Hey Jude, and McCartney's favourite song in his entire catalogue, Here, There, and Everywhere. Listen to Season 2 of McCartney, A Life in Lyrics on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us, Jared is on the phone for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Tess. We're about to call her and ask her if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and then maybe get him another date. But first, Jared, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about your date with Tess?
So we went to a very nice restaurant, one of those experience kind of based fixed menu fancy places. We're both looking for the same thing. No hookups, like real connection, real relationship, ultimately leading to like something serious. And then we left amicably, and then all of a sudden I'm not hearing from her for like a week.
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out, man. You ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Tess, please?
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Jubal. This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
I'm Nina, also on The Jubal Show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
We're calling you today. I don't know if you listen to the show or not, but we do a segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you ghosted them.
Oh.
So you are currently ghosting somebody.
I am.
You are? Okay.
Okay.
Is his name Jared?
Yes, his name is Jared.
That would be who emailed us.
Oh, good.
He said that he had a great time with you and he doesn't know why he's being ghosted. So we're on the phone right now to ask you if you'll tell us.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Jared was so sweet. He took me to this like very he knows that I'm a foodie, and he knows that I really want it. Like when I go out, I like to have like an experience. That's like a huge plus for me. And so he found this like really cool restaurant, and I loved it. I love the restaurant, and he was so kind, and our conversation was great. We really we got like into the nitty gritty about like everything, like marriage, what we want out of life. And with that conversation also comes like the conversation about careers. And Jared told me that he was getting like pretty antsy with what his job is right now, and he was like debating a career change. And like I'm a huge fan of somebody doing like what like means the world to them, even if that means starting over. And the only thing is when I asked him what that like next job was going to be, his answer was just like pretty off-putting to me. He wanted to become a truck driver and see the country and like get out from the man and behind the computer and stuff. And I think that is so cool that he wants to, you know, leave his job and pursue something that he loves. Love the enthusiasm. But I just don't want to be married to a truck driver that I'm never going to see. And if I learned that now, then I just thought I would spare us.
You're ghosting because he wants to be a truck driver?
I'm ghosting I'm not because he wants to be a truck driver, but because that is a profession where I'm never going to see my husband, and I want somebody who's present in my life. Somebody I can keep going to those restaurants with.
But how come, if you're going that far, like on a first date, like why wouldn't you just tell him?
I didn't want him to think I was being superficial about the truck driver thing. So if I'm being honest, like because it's not about that. It's just about not being able to see the person that I like hopefully will grow to love someday. And so for me, I was like, it's just a first date. You know, like you just don't know how to say things sometimes. And I just didn't want him to think it was about, I didn't want to discourage him from being like following his dreams.
Well, thank you for being honest with us. Appreciate that. And I will also be honest with you and let you know that Jared is actually on the phone right now. He's been listening this whole time and wants to talk to you.
Hi, Tess.
Oh, hi, Jared.
Tess, I'm not even a trucker yet.
Yeah, and I hear you, and I guess because we got so, you know, deep in the weeds about everything and the nitty gritty that I was taking everything you were saying like pretty seriously. Like, you know, we were talking about marriage and this and that. So it seems like pretty definitive that like you had a plan to like leave your job and like go be a trucker.
Oh no, I mean, I was really just talking about options. That was kind of like the most, you know, go see the country kind of dreamy kind of talk. But like there are other options that I'm willing to go through. You know, that doesn't have to be that one.
What other options are you thinking about?
Maybe getting into something deeper than what I'm doing now as a programmer. And I'm struggling, guys. What
are we changing dreams after the first date, guys? I mean, I understand wanting to be, flexible and hear out whoever your partner's is and what their concerns are. But after one date, I mean, if you want to be a truck driver, Jared,
go be a truck driver.
Be a truck driver.
Yeah. Own it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing something like acting. I mean, that would be fun.
Cool.
Sounds like we got a free spirit here.
Just something that isn't so tied down to an office, so tied down to like a computer. That's kind of the idea more than anything.
Okay.
So you just said okay to that. Is that like that changing your mind?
Yeah, I mean, what I meant was like when I said okay was that I appreciate that thought, and I just want to make sure that this isn't. We've only been on one date, and I just don't want you to be changing your dreams for me if it potentially doesn't work out. Like that is a lot of pressure. So I don't want to make you change, your free spirit. I think that's a wonderful part about you, especially since you've only been on the first date.
That's true, but bringing the consideration up, I mean, I think most people are not going to be wanting to settle down with somebody who's just not there most of the time. So it's something to think about,
That was just my opinion. You don't know that. Like, you might find somebody that is compatible for you that's cool with that, and then you both get what you want.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's possible, find somebody that wants to live in a truck with me most of the year, but I don't know. You never really know. I mean, there's a lot of different jobs out there, Tess, but like I do know we made a connection that night, and I really want you in my life.
Sounds like he's in it for the long haul.
Wow.
Tess, would you like to go on another date with Jared? We'll pay for it.
You know what? Yes, I will go on a second date with Jared.
Okay.
Oh, dude, awesome. Maybe we can go camping.
Oh, I was going to suggest a truck stop. Camping?
Or just a dinner, that too.
Like a camping after dinner or before dinner? Like, what's the vibe?
After dinner, and then we get used to being in a small space like a semi-cab.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe not.
Well, thank you guys. Congratulations, you got a second date.
Jubal's first date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is back for another round.
We had a big bear of a man.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to Very Special Episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.